Welcome to the Who's Keeping Score podcast. I'm Cannon. That's Tristan.
Hey.
This is a podcast mainly focused on movies, television, games, tech, and any other geeky shit that we want to talk about.
Yeah.
On the house today, we've got some Angels Envy bourbon.
Yeah. Cheers, dog.
Good old bourbon. Cheers.
Ooh. It's okay. My dad's friends recommended that shit. He's like, oh, it's so good. It's not that great.
Tastes like perfume.
Yeah.
Like god awful perfume.
That's great.
Thank you for tuning in. This is episode 17. You want to just jump straight into our watched and played?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So
big list, kind of.
Yeah.
Big episode today, I think.
Got a good couple of newer things to talk about.
Stuff to talk about. A couple segs, some reviews.
What'd you watch and play over the past week?
Me.
You.
By myself. I watched all the three original, not Ocean's 8, but I watched Ocean's 11, 12, and 13.
Mm-hmm. Never seen them.
Yeah. I'd only seen a couple of them, maybe a little bit. I had seen them before. And then I watched, I guess now you watched that too. That's all I watched by myself. I didn't do much by myself. I barely got to watch those. I got a promotion at work, so I didn't have, I was kind of focused on that.
I don't know. Yeah, that was probably a big deal for you, honestly.
Yeah, I was trying to eat a little healthier after work, so I was mostly just mostly watching The Office and shit when I got off, so I could cook and
I got you. Eating a lot of fruits this go around.
A lot of fruits, yeah.
This guy told me to eat a kiwi.
He never ate a kiwi before.
Never had a kiwi, but that shit was so good.
Dude, one of my bosses at work,
kiwi is so good.
I saw him eating a kiwi, he didn't peel it or nothing. I didn't know you could do that, but
you just eat the hairy balls.
Yeah, he told me to try it, and I tried it. Dude, it's so good. Yeah, it kind of does have the texture of a nutsack, but
but it would be like a dry. It's not like
it's so good. Okay, but that's your first time having a kiwi. Wasn't it good with the skin?
I give it 8 out of 10.
It's pretty good, solid. Right? I know.
It tastes like an apple, sort of. Like sweetness is there, Yeah. A little tart, sort of, but just a little softer. I liked it.
Yeah, it's like a watered down pineapple. I don't know. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
With the skin though, try that out. It doubles the fiber content. So, just saying.
Try to eat it with the skin. It's pretty fun. Just feel the hairs.
Anyway, talking about kiwi.
I watched for the first time ever. I know most of y'all are probably laughing, but I watched The Terminator for the first time ever. It was fucking great.
That's crazy.
It was amazing. I don't know how I never seen it. I'm not sure. My mom kind of never showed me
any of them.
Stuff like that. I don't know. My dad didn't show me that specifically. Never seen any of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna.
My grandpa was
jump right into
he's not really a movie guy, right? But he's I don't know. He about making stuff kind of dude, and he was all the movies that had really good CGI back in the earlies, the early CGI was coming out shit. He watched that shit on repeat and would show me and be like, look how crazy this is. Terminator 2's scene where dude comes up out of the ground or whatever. I read a thing about it, and that was like an insane amount of CGI they had to use for that. Something crazy, but
no, it was definitely you could tell it was outdated as fuck, but you could tell that it was really trying to, push the boundaries.
Yeah, they had to really try back then for sure.
For sure, and it still holds up, even with the
it's still
wonky
good.
Looking Terminator without the flesh and stuff on it.
Oh, it is
yeah, it's a little looks like claymation kind of.
Yeah,
but it's still cool.
Also, Robot Chicken.
Signed into Apple TV.
Yeah.
And I watched Wolves. I know you watched it, and you talked about it last
That's why I watched the Ocean's movies, because it's Brad Pitt and George Clooney together.
Are they in the Ocean's movies too?
Uh-huh. They're the main characters.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolves was good. We'll talk about it. I'll talk about it later. Also watched Napoleon on Apple TV.
Haven't seen that yet.
I tell you what, man. I sat through the whole movie. I was like, damn, this is long as fuck, but I didn't even move once. It was pretty good. That's all I watched by myself.
We both watched, if you guys seen our Instagram sneak peek, We went and watched Lilo and Stitch last night, the live action.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
We have some stuff to say.
Yeah, we have stuff to say about
We'll
it.
review. We save reviews for the end of the episode.
Yeah, we'll review it.
Um,
we both watched Novocaine.
Yep, we'll do an aftertaste review on Novocaine.
It's a little late, but I mean, it's sort
late,
of still new.
Little old.
Just come out of theaters.
Yeah, it just got on.
It's still playing in theaters a little bit.
It just got on streaming.
Okay. Then we played. Oh wait, we also both watched Bad Thoughts, the new Tom Segura short thing, like where he does segment or whatever the fuck you call them. What about sketches? We'll talk about that. And then we both played Dooms.
Yes, Dooms. Yeah. Tristan over here
Doom.
He got the Dark Ages, the new Doom that just came out.
Yeah, because I'm not a race trader. I got Xbox.
Okay, I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Traded from Xbox to PlayStation. PlayStation sucks.
No, PS5 I think might be. I don't know. PS5's lit.
No, it is. It's just they don't, for game wise, I don't know. They don't have good games.
I got all kinds of games. I got games out the fucking ass. I got more games than I know what to do with.
Doom, Halo, Forza, now Call of Duty.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair, yeah. So yeah, Tristan's got Game Pass, so he didn't have
Dark
to pay
Ages
for Dark
free,
Ages.
baby.
The older Doom 2016.
Yeah, I never played. This is my first one besides Doom 3 on the original Xbox.
Yeah, this is my first time. I never even touched a Doom before.
Yeah, well, I think it's in the disc tray of my Xbox right now, but that's just something I played once when I was a kid, and it scared the piss out of me, and I quit playing it.
Yeah, Doom 3 was like a step into the horror genre.
It was very horror.
I watched a video on it the other night.
So you know the original Xbox controller, how it had the extra two buttons?
The white and the black button?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The white button was your flashlight.
Oh, God.
And you had to, use that all the time or turn it off so you don't get, caught and shit.
Okay, that's crazy.
Dude, it was scary. Crazy. You're it's you know how it reminded me of Alien. Yeah. When I watched Alien, it reminded me of playing that game.
Yeah.
Because you're, stuck on a spaceship with these fucking creatures and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, so, I'm a poor. I couldn't afford the new Doom.
Hey, me too. I got it for free.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess you are poor too. But I decided to play Doom 2016, the first, newer Doom that came out recently. And you played the new one. So
anyway,
we'll talk about that stuff at the end.
And then we both did play we usually when we play Fortnite, we play Fortnite OG no builds, gang. But
this season has a Star Wars theme. Yeah. So we were, drawn to it. Yeah. It was pretty cool.
It was cool, but we had a bad night.
Yeah, we fucking got
We could not fight 10-year-olds.
Bro, these 10-year-olds
crazy.
Fucking lightsaber.
Dude, but when we were 10, we got our shit kicked.
Well, they're different.
They're built different, dog.
They all got
AI chips.
Adderall or something.
They got chips in their brain, dog.
They're getting prescribed Adderall from a young age.
Yeah, you know what it is? It's that gender transitioning surgery they're all getting. It makes them better at video games.
I'm sure that's it.
That's it.
They're all.
I'll get it right now.
Yeah.
Slap me one on. All right.
So, that's pretty much all we watched and played. Stay tuned to the end for reviews of all that stuff.
Yeah, pretty good reviews coming up.
Talk about some news. We got some bad news. It's just bad news.
Yeah, but we also have good news. We have good news, bad news, some random news, some funny news, some cool news. I think we have good news this time.
I don't know what good news you have.
I have tons of good news.
Okay. Let me do the bad news.
Let's do the bad news. I'm down for that.
Doomsday Avengers has been pushed back to December.
Cue violin sounds.
Play the tiniest violin for Doom.
That shit sucks, dog. I'm pissed.
December 2026 pushed back from what was it, May? So it's pushed back a whole half a year.
Just push everything back, GTA 6,
Doomsday.
Dude, bro, Doomsday and Secret Wars both pushed back a whole year and
half a
almost. Year. Well, it was
excuse me,
not half a year, but 7 months.
Yeah,
each, which is not a lot, but it's still
it's
we're
sad,
we're almost 7 months. I guess we're a little more than 7 months away from, but it's 9 months away from when it was supposed to come out. In 9 months from now, we'd have got Doomsday and GTA 6 in the same month. But now we have to wait. Now, instead of 9 months from now, it's a year.
More than.
Yeah.
We got a whole
year, a year
and 7 months.
7 months, yeah, something like that. It's fucking dog shit.
Why would you fucking do all this promo?
Why
announce it if you're just gonna fucking...
Yeah, just like don't tell us that it's coming out. Just wait until you know. Like that's what they used to do. Wait until you know when it's gonna come out, and then be like, "Hey, this is when it's coming out," and then don't change that.
Yeah, bro. Just take an extra year, but don't fucking get our hopes up and destroy us. You know?
Yeah, I think they started doing this during COVID because they could blame pushbacks on like. Well, the first thing was like that. The actors thing, the strike, and then the
writers
BLM strike. I think pushed something back, but it was like small shit. It wasn't that much. The riots and stuff pushed something back.
Yeah, well, that was COVID time too.
Yeah, and then COVID pushed a shitload of stuff back, but we're out of that. We're in the clear, dog. There's no reason to be pushing this shit back. It like just announce it for a later date in the first place, and then guess what you could do. You could announce it for like 3 years from now and then drop it in 1 year. And we would be like, you're the best ever. You'd have the opposite reaction. We'd be in there on our knees for you, dog.
Yeah, just set your release date 2028 and then be like, oh shit, actually, we're going to come out 2026.
Yeah, we'd be like, what?
2 years?
What?
Seriously, that's a good play right
that's a good fucking play, and we would be so excited. And you're like, tricked you. It's coming out now. Which I have a theory that GTA might be doing that.
No.
I kind of have a theory GTA might do that.
If anything, GTA 6 gets pushed back again. I don't know.
But anyway, that's the bad news. I'm actually pretty sad about it. Although
I have another bad news.
Well, hold on. As long as they don't push back Spider-Man, I'll be okay. Like, because now that means Brand New Day is coming out before Doomsday, which I'm kind of cool with.
You know what's crazy is that Doomsday and the third Dune movie are slated to release on the same day now.
Doomsday.
That's the we
like Dune, dude. You know we like Dune.
We have another Barbenheimer.
Yeah, we do, bro. Barbenheimer 2?
This is another Barbenheimer-esque
Doomsday, bro.
It's Doomsday.
That'd be badass. We got the pass. We can see both same day. Jump from one to the next, free.
I still gotta watch Dune. You said we love Dune. Again? I'm just over here.
Again with this fucking bullshit, dude. Get out.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? Get out of my fucking podcast. Obviously, you haven't seen Dune. Look right there.
I know. I did that. I put that up for you.
I bought that poster and then I played the game because I got the poster. I'm not a faker.
No, you did not. You played the game first.
No, I'm gonna be for real with you. I didn't.
Or you had that poster for a while, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought that was okay. We're gonna be for real with each other right now. Like when I bought it, I was thinking like Nuketown. I was thinking like Nuka-Cola. I thought that was the Wonder Fizz machine.
Thought that was some Black Ops shit.
Yeah, I did.
That's funny.
Yeah. Whoops. Anyway,
that's okay.
I know what it is now.
You're uncultured to Fallout.
Cool. And then one day you were like Nuka-Cola, Fallout 4, cool, and I was like, oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
dude,
we're Gucci ganging because I played Fallout 4.
Did you watch the Fallout TV show, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Gas.
I'm so ready for the second season.
Me too. I watched the show while I played the game for the first time.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That show got me on the fucking hype train so bad. And I know it did for a lot of people. Yeah, everybody was just like, the Fallout hype jumped up when the show came out. Obviously, that's why there was a resurgence in all the games and stuff.
Shelter. I play Fallout Shelter too. That was gas.
I downloaded the first and second game.
You could get all the characters from the TV show in there.
Yep.
And the Shelter now.
And the
I have all of them. They're pretty OP. More news?
I got bad news. I still got bad news.
Okay, bad news. Let's hear it.
Borderlands 4 is on track to release at a price of $80.
That's $10 more, which honestly, fuck you. You know what? I was gonna say I'll give it to you because games are on track to be 100 in like a year. But you know what? Fuck you. $80 is too much, dog.
I feel the same exact way. I do not think that I'm gonna buy Borderlands 4.
Maybe they're trying to recoup their money from that dog shit movie. I don't know.
That was definitely a failure.
Way to make a shit movie and that practically supports this new game you're gonna bring out, and be like, oh, but we're charging you more for this new game, even though obviously we don't make good content anymore.
Yeah, Borderlands 3 was, meh. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Borderlands 4, it's gonna be $80. They're just following the fucking like I don't know, bro. It's like everybody's just like price up, price up, price up. Every single company is having some reason or some excuse.
We haven't got
where's the increase?
My company ain't got a raise in 3 years. Like, what's up, dog?
Where's the increase in my money that I get?
Yeah, dude, come on.
Like the living
or
expenses.
our like cool shit. I don't know. Like everything's just, and it's not like it's at an acceptable rate. Like if all games have been $60 for a while.
So long.
They have been 60. So like going up to like 70.
10 years plus.
Yeah, going $60. Up to 70, I'm like, okay, all right, but give us finished games.
Exactly.
Okay? Then you can charge 70. You know what? And then if you give us a real good finished game, you charge us 80. But the problem is that all games now charge you 60, but you don't
charge you 70.
It's 70, but that's base game. And then they have a million buy-ins. Like there's DLC that's just like you gotta have it, and like skins and all this shit that you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pay to win shit.
It's like I don't know, bro. It's like I feel like we were better off when there was fucking loot boxes in every game. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just feels worse now. I don't know what it is.
The prime time for like making a little extra money. Being greedy as fuck, being the greed monster that you fucks are who make these things.
Corporate.
Yeah, was like Black Ops 2 when you were like, hey bro, if you give us $10 more, we'll give you 3 maps, a new gun that no one else gets.
And a zombies
map for $10. But if you don't do that, you can still matchmake with everybody else. It's just that
you can't use the gun.
You can't use the gun.
You don't play on the map.
You don't play on the map. You'll get put into a server that's has that map in it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was peak. That was okay.
DLC
was
peak. DLC has peaked.
Yeah, DLC
in our lifetime, and now it's going down.
Now you're just like, hey, we're going to charge you a fuckload of money for this base game, and if you want anything cool, we're going to charge you $50 for it. Like these battle passes, bro. The skins don't cost nothing to make. You understand that? They don't cost nothing. They're just little designs.
They pay somebody to make it
the skin. And it's just a skin for a dude. And they're like, but you know what? This one skin, that's like $20.
Fucking crazy. Absolutely crazy. I mean,
but like you know who you can blame for that? Consumers.
Because we do it.
Because they bomb. Yeah, they bomb. Consumers bomb. They're dumb. He bought the Emma Frost skin. Cannon bought the Emma Frost skin. I just want to let you know.
I did, but it was off of points I earned.
Oh, okay.
So
that's what I'm trying to do right now.
I bought like one battle pass, maybe with real money on Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, me too.
And then I earned the points. And
also, battle passes are only like $20 a month. Like it's pretty. I guess their battle pass is like 3 months. That's not bad.
That's
not too bad.
It's a little long.
Yeah. That's not too bad. I like that. That gives you plenty of time to like play it and shit. Whereas like COD, I feel like their battle passes are getting shorter. It's like less than 60 days now.
It's like I don't know, 68 days or some shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's bad news.
Bad news.
On from the bad news.
I have some good news here.
Go ahead.
All right. So, good news.
What's good?
Scrubs and The Office.
Oh shit!
Hear me out. Have sequel series coming, bro. Confirmed.
You think that's a good thing?
Okay, really? Hear me out. Scrubs. The first 8 seasons or something. First 8 seasons was one TV show, and it already had a sequel series called. It was originally called like Scrubs Med School, right? New campus, and it was like the original characters come back, and they were doctors, but they also taught classes to the new people who were the med students, which was really good, dude. It was so good. I liked it. That season, now it's just all merged into one show. They got rid of like the extra, just merged it 9 seasons, one show, Scrubs, right? But like the ending of the first 8 was such a good ending. And if they would have ended it there, like that's fine or whatever. They brought in that new season, which I do like. I do like a little bit of that extra. It's nice. I like that season.
I've never seen Scrubs.
Oh, dude, it's peak. You know how much I like these
sitcom
type shows. Yeah, but this one is by far the best. So like It mixes a little bit of everything. There's no laughs. I don't like laugh tracks really. No laugh track. But it's fucking hilarious. And like the bromance between Turk and JD. Dude, these guys, Zach Braff and Donald Gleason. No, that doesn't sound right.
Donald Glover.
No.
Childish Gambino.
It's Donald something. Anyway.
Donald Trump.
He was in Remember the Titans, I think. He was the black guy in that.
Nope, like, don't know.
Anyway.
Don't know.
Him and Zach Braff, who like play a bromance in the show, right? They were in a T-Mobile or Verizon commercial a couple years ago, and even in that commercial, I was like, "This is fucking badass!" Like, I love these guys. They're fucking energy together because they're like
That's
best
like
friends.
Woody and Matthew in those commercials, like.
Yeah, but imagine you have 9 seasons of them being best friends, you know, and like joking around with each other and shit, you know.
And then for them, you get 1 season of True Detective.
Yeah, that's it. But they're still it's still gas, right? Yeah, it's like the same type of thing. Anyway, that's the sequel series. Zach Braff, I think he just signed up for it. And then The Office, I haven't seen much about it. I just know it's announced. It's going to be called The Paper, which there was.
Shit.
There was like
the stapler, The Office, the pencil.
What the fuck? We're going down and down.
That's crazy.
The Tree. There was originally going to be a spinoff called The Farm, which was Dwight was going to go run his family farm, and that was going to be the new. It got canceled. It was set up to like hardcore in the last season. It was set up real good. That got canceled, but now there's a new sequel series called The Paper that's coming out, and all I saw was one screenshot, and it looked like the only returning actor in it that I saw was Oscar, which is weird because it's like he's not like my least favorite character, but he's not like top 5 at all.
Steve Carell's not coming back?
Oh, probably not. I wouldn't think so. No, his character wasn't even his character wasn't even like in the last 2 seasons.
He wasn't in the last 2 seasons?
No, he retired. He retired and moved. His character moved with his wife to Boulder.
Oh, yeah. See, I haven't seen all of The Office, so
those last 2 seasons people shit on, but gets a little crazier. You know, they wild out, and then like they destroy Ed Helms' character. Like his character development just goes in the fucking garbage. He develops his character so good, and they just dive him. Well, he becomes the new office manager. And he jumps off the fucking deep end. Yeah, but it is good. It ends real good and well.
I remember what they did with fucking Jaime Lannister. Like,
yeah, in the last episode.
He goes back to his queen, his sister. Like,
he couldn't have lived happily ever after with Brienne.
Yeah, you know? Come on, bro. Like, throw your character arc in the fucking garbage.
Yeah, for real. They love doing that shit. Anyway, but new sequel series of some of my favorite sitcoms. Probably my 2 favorite sitcoms.
No. How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, okay, it is. But
how did you forget?
No, I didn't forget. I have a tattoo. But like that's like my favorite is in. It's sequel.
Anything that's not.
It already had a sequel series, and it sucked.
What? How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, it's called How I Met Your Father.
Oh.
And it's got
gay.
It's got Cadet Kelly in it. Hilary Duff is the main character, and it's not good. I've only seen like one. I watched like 10 minutes of the first episode, and I was like, not for me. Yeah, I might try it again, but wasn't good. But I like that. That's pretty cool. Some more good news I have here. Star Wars announced a new movie.
This is kind of old news, but yeah.
Is it old?
From Celebration, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
which was a couple months ago.
Was it? I don't know. I just seen it.
We never talked about it.
Never talked about it. I didn't even know until a couple days ago. Star Wars Starfighter. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that's going to be about, but there's a game from like the 90s called that, so maybe, you know.
It's going to have Ryan Gosling in it, which
is
you
sick. Did tell me that. I didn't know that. All I saw was like the announcement.
He was at Celebration, like, promoing the shit, and there's nothing for the movie yet.
Sick, bro. Imagine Ryan Gosling being like a fucking badass. Like,
just imagine it right now. Just
like,
him in an X-Wing.
Yeah, like, bro. Murdering. Yeah, like, maybe he gets trapped on... Dude, I got it. He's in an X-Wing fighting like one of the big battles. Who cares? Any of them.
Post.
Yeah. Any timeline.
Sequel trilogy.
I don't care any of the timelines. Any of the battles. And he's in an X-Wing and he crash lands on a planet. And then like that's his like, oh man. And then it's like him trying to get back to flying, you know?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
It'd be cool to see something lower level that necessarily doesn't have like a...
It's just like about a pilot. But Ryan Gosling plays that pilot?
Yeah.
Bro.
It'd be sick. Like Top Gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Star Wars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. I have one more. This is just a rumor, and I didn't even tell you about it yet. But I saw somewhere that now this might not work, but I think they should run this out just from the fact this works. Do you know who Emma Myers is?
Mm-mm.
Did you watch Wednesday?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
I
we'll
didn't
look her
watch
up.
Wednesday.
We'll look her up. I'll put her up on the screen here.
I'm not a Jenna Ortega stan like these motherfuckers out here, bro. Everybody's slobbering over her, bro. I don't really care.
I get it.
She's all right.
Emma Myers. If you guys don't know who she is, like I said, I put her right there.
Oh, she was in the Minecraft movie.
She was, yes.
Yeah.
But she has her with blonde hair, right? Like here, her, right?
Yep.
Okay, if you had to think of a Marvel character, she looks exactly like who you picking?
I don't know,
Bro. Gwen Stacy, bro.
Gwen Stacy.
Gwen, like Spider Gwen. You don't think so?
Maybe.
Somebody
She
was
could.
saying that she got cast or is in talks of getting cast.
That might be
as Spider
cast.
Gwen. It might be, but it's a crazy good fan cast. I can't think of anybody else.
Dude, there's so many good fan casts.
Yeah, but that's a crazy fucking pool, bro. She's like the right age to be her and everything. Like, play her perfect, dog. And then I don't care who plays Miles. There's plenty of actors out there.
Dude, for sure.
Plenty.
We got all kinds of folk who can who can play Miles Morales.
So,
I can play Miles Morales.
No, you can't. Good. No, you can't. Did you ever see? I was telling Emily about this. Did you ever see Donald Glover, right? Childish Gambino. Did you ever see his stand-up special where he's talking about how he was getting fan cast as Spider-Man? And he's like, you can't put a black guy as fucking Spider-Man. He's like, what if they cast fucking some white dude? Or it was like, what if they cast Will Ferrell as Shaft? You know what I mean?
Shaft?
Yeah, he's like, y'all quit fucking race. He was like, y'all quit fucking race swapping. I cannot be Spider-Man.
But he did voice Miles Morales in like an animated show.
Yeah, well,
he did.
He is.
They made it for him.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that's how it went down.
He's Uncle Aaron in the MCU. He's Prowler.
Yeah, in the MCU, yes, he is.
Which is kind of a throwback to like his stand-up thing about that, which is cool.
Yeah, but it's also like throwback to the fact that Miles Morales was almost like created with him in mind, like sort of like at least if my lore's right, I think that's
Maybe.
like what I've heard.
Anyway, that's just a little rumor, and I think it's a pretty dope rumor.
That's cool. That'd be cool. We need some more Gwen Stacy. We need a live action Spider Gwen.
Yeah, bro, for sure. And that's the chick to play it. So run it, Marvel. When you see this,
she's a little petite.
Yeah, but so is Spider Gwen's petite, bro.
Yeah,
she a little bit.
Yeah.
And she like drums, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I guess
she a drummer.
Yeah,
you can see her drumming right over there, and a ballerina and shit. Also, something cool, we are expanding our horizons on things. There's things that we're talking about more on this podcast, more than, just a little bit of expansions. All American Rejects, if you guys have seen the videos, I'll post a little clip here maybe right now.
Shaking cold, these hands are made to hold. I'm gonna keep it strong, move along, like I know you do.
There it was, ta-da! Yeah, I gotta write this shit down because we don't have. What do you call it?
A producer.
A producer.
We are the producers and the hosts.
Producer, host, editors. We're the full fucking...
It's a two-man team here.
Yeah, 2-man team, dog. All American Rejects, bro. Their house party tour is genius, and they're bringing back like 2000s vibes. Like that's
It's
straight out of a
fucking cool.
fucking movie.
It's cool as fuck.
I was gonna go to
honestly.
it in Nashville when they were there. I signed up for the text and everything, but they didn't end up texting the address because it leaked so early. And of course, it leaked, so I knew the address. But there were before they even were supposed to send out the text, there were 16,000 people at some house. Like they were that's more than what Bridgestone Arena holds. They were wrapped down the fucking block. There's no way.
Like the whole street, full
every
of fucking
street,
people.
Yeah,
multiple streets. Yeah, yeah. It's pretty sick, dude. I can't believe you got shafted like that.
I got shafted, dog.
I know.
There were some theories that since it's Nashville, like the bitch who leaked it was the bitch who owned the house. So fuck you.
That's a rumor.
Yeah. Anyway,
well, you don't know.
Whatever.
You don't know. It's not like they texted you that.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, the rumor is that since it's like Music City, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why is
everybody in the music industry knew about it anyway? So
it's like these Nashville crowds, bro. Like they suck.
Bro, at Kill Tony, I thought they were gonna shut it down.
I know, bro. Everybody was just
booing for no reason.
I don't know what it is, bro, but people just
I think people sign
drunk.
up for shows. I think that like they're in Nashville, so they're like, oh, there's something playing, we should go to it. And they go to it, and they don't even like it because they didn't know. And then they're like, boo, you know?
I don't know. It just seems like a common thing, sort of like Nashville crowds are always doing the fucking worst.
They are shitty crowds. I've heard that too.
Like they ruined your All-American Rejects chances.
Bro, for real.
They almost
come on, are
ruined
you
the
even
Kill
a real
Tony show.
fan, dog? Are you even a real fan? Like, come on.
I know, that would have been sick.
Dude, I remember when I seen him, the only time I seen him live was at a Blink concert, and I went with two of our other friends, me and you were both friends with, and one of them, he was homeschooled. I guess he didn't know who the fuck they were, and he's like, who the hell is this? Wasn't it supposed to be All Time Low? We're like, nah, not for this one, the next one though. And he's like, oh, this is gay, I don't even know who these are. And I'm like, bro, you don't know who these are? He's like, you're fucking lying, you don't know who they are either. And I was like, watch this shit. And they started playing, and me and my other friend screamed all their songs. We were probably annoying, but our other friend was like, fucking, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I fucking get it. Okay, you guys know them. I was wrong.
You my dirty little secret.
Did you see the group chat? Whenever, I don't know. I wish I had it pulled up so we could read it, but
I can pull it up. I don't
pull
know.
it up. Whenever it was like canceled or whatever, Ben was all like, I guess that their dirty little secret.
No, that's what I said.
Did you say that? What I said. Those were pretty good. I guess
I said, seems their dirty little secret got spilled.
What was the next one?
And then I said, might have to move along to the next city.
Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, sounds like the house party tour ends tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, it ends tonight. Shaking my head. No, that's just funny, honestly.
It is funny. Another little like music thing. You know, we're branching a little bit. We like music. Like, I did just get where is it? Right, I gotta get my finger. The tattoo I have on my arm. I did used to have the deluxe version of the ADTR Homesick album,
which is a day to remember.
Yeah, day to remember. I lost the case, but I had the CD. One of my bosses at work had the case, and he goes, "Dude, I'll bring it for you." You brought it to me, and it looks better than the one I had because the one I had was used. That one looks like pristine, brand new.
It is sick.
It is pretty sick.
It's like nostalgic, good. Like makes me think of middle school.
Yeah, maybe I'll unfold it or something sometime. Show you guys. It's pretty sick. Anyway,
what else music? I know you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, Morgan Wallen's new album just dropped. Bro, okay, say what you want. I get it. Country, whatever, whatever. I like all music because I'm not a fucking douche. I can relate to pretty much anything as long as it's a good vibe, you know?
Feel you.
And like country, we're from fucking Kentucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but, like,
we fuck with that shit.
We fuck.
We
just fuck, dog.
We fuck with that.
Dude, this dude, Morgan Wallen, is wild and out, dog. Like,
he said the N-word.
Yeah, who hasn't in the back alley with their friends, you know, whispering it quietly. You know what white people do? We get in like little groups of 3 or 4 white people, and then we'll be like, we'll just, you know, and be like, like little schoolgirls. I'm just kidding. It was a joke, but
I relate. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
sure. Sure, man. No.
Anyway, Morgan Wallen, these
though.
double albums he's dropping, this is the 3rd double album in 6 years that he's dropped. So every 2 years he's dropping 40 songs.
I know, that's crazy.
Plus, like, side projects, you know?
He's gotta be fucking...
Bro, he's rolling in it.
He's gotta be, like, Chat GPT and some shit.
Yeah, but they're so good.
I don't know, bro.
Dude, this
all
new
the
album,
songs are like...
So, like, he
bro.
releases a couple songs before he releases the whole album, right? Because there's 40 songs. He's like, I'm not gonna...
That's
like,
a normal
He
thing.
can release, like, what would be half of a normal person's album. Or, like, a full Kanye album, because he releases, like, 8 songs or whatever. He releases, like, 8 songs early, and it's still not even a quarter of his album. And the ones he released first, I was like, some of them are alright, and a lot of them kind of sucks. And I was like, this ain't that good. Like, I hope the whole album's not like... And then he released the whole album, I was like, damn, there are some bangers on here. Like 20 Cigarettes, number 3 and number 7. There's all... I mean, they're good, man. Genesis, Revelation, those are both good.
I haven't listened to it, but I'm not a huge Morgan Wallen fan, you know? Like,
yeah, here's the thing is, I'm not either. I was just telling a dude at work this, like, I didn't used to be a country fan, really. Like, I've always liked country.
Same.
Yeah, but, like, and when I did listen to country, it was, like, maybe, like, Jason Aldean, you know, something with some rock in it, you know? Like, Jason Aldean plays some killer guitar solos and shit, but, like, lately, when I listen to music, it's like almost exclusively Morgan Wallen because I never get tired of. There's 60 songs that have come out in the past 6 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I feel like they all have a similar.
Like more than that's more than 60. 120 songs in the past. You know.
It's too much. That's too much.
So many.
That's
dude.
way too much.
That's more. That's like.
That's what I'm saying. The songs have like similar premises.
Not even.
Drinking beer,
some of them.
Sometimes you're drinking and driving.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Sometimes the bitch broke my heart. Sometimes I'm smoking cigarettes. Every time I'm drunk every time. Every song.
No, they're different. They're different. They are different. There's quite a few. There's a couple heartbreak songs that are similar, but they're not similar. They're like differently. I don't know. Just the premises, the way he like connects them. I don't know, bro. He's a killer. He is a killer.
You know who else is a killer?
Huh?
Hank Williams Sr.
He's a killer. You ain't kidding.
That's my.
That's
shit.
the thing. If I listen to the old country, I feel like they all are saying the same shit.
Old country is like a lot of blues. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So lonesome I could cry, type shit. Sort of.
Yeah, it's all sad shit.
Yeah,
his shit is like even Morgan Wallen's sad songs are kind of a bump, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a little bit pop country,
but glasses.
Yeah, bro, it's a fucking bump, dog.
So I don't want to see.
Yeah, and like his similes and metaphors and
that song.
They're killer, bro. Yeah.
That's some of the best.
Like
things
Genesis, he's talking about like Genesis is like he's talking about the devil, getting him or whatever. Like, and he's like he threw out the apple. He said, "Let there be." He knows his proclivities or whatever the fuck he says. I forget what word he uses. He's like, so he threw out the apple and he said, "Let there be women and let there be whiskey." I'm like, hey, bro, that's pretty hard though, you know? Like, hey, bro, women and whiskey, dog.
It's like poetry.
That's pretty good, dude. Number 3 and number 7 was a stretch at first, and then after you listen to it a couple times, you're like, hey, bro, driving like Dale and drinking like hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah.
That's hard as fuck.
That is kind of hard. Anyway, let's move on because we're like 38 minutes in.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't really care either. Fuck it. We're going to run a little long. I don't give a fuck.
It's cool talking about whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, we could do this
our fucking podcast
more often. Like,
just talk. Yeah.
We are big nerds in all kinds of aspects.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not just movies and games and tech. Like, Pokemons, pop cultures, you know, just like fucking, it's like, it's everything, bro.
Hell, do you guys even know I'm into cars like a motherfucker?
This guy's a car guy. I'm not really a car guy, so I mean, if you ever got car
Did you know I used to know 300 different kinds of rocks?
300 different kinds of rocks?
It was a party trick, bro. You could pick up a rock and I could tell you everything about it.
I like rocks.
I like rocks,
I like
bro.
rocks and shit.
I dig that motherfucker. When he pulled rocks out of his pocket, dog, I'm like, I get it. That's my dude.
I like rocks and shit, dog.
I do. I like rocks. I have a collection of rocks.
I fuck with rocks.
I like rocks.
I like crack rocks.
Cam Patterson. Hey, bro, there's a funny...
Rocks.
Man, I wish we'd have set that up. Next episode, bro. When we record the next episode, we're going to have some cool shit up for you guys. I'm going to write it down right now. We're going to watch some clips. And one of them's going to be some Cam Patterson shit that I found him in some random dude's fucking TikTok. He's out here doing random people's TikToks. Really? And he's like being cameos in them, and they're fucking hilarious.
That's
yeah.
cool. I haven't seen nothing like that.
Bro,
But I don't be
I'll
on
show
TikTok
you.
like that.
I'll show you after this. Yeah. Anyway, move on a little bit.
Moving on from the news.
One more news. Sorry, one more news. This is just real small. There's a gaming. This is a gaming thing.
Okay.
There's gaming, like clothes that are coming out.
Gaming clothes.
Yeah, bro.
Clothes?
But I'll show them to you. They're kind of sick. They're called eWear. Look them up.
eWear.
So
is
like
that the brand.
Yeah.
That's
so
brand.
like they have zippers on right here, right, to like so you can breathe. Like it unzips and then it folds down just a little bit and then it lets in a breeze right there, right? And then you can also like roll them up or whatever.
Why not just
But
wear a
hear me out.
short sleeve shirt? Goddamn.
Your both of the arms on the underneath have built-in pads, like wrist rests built in.
Okay.
And they're like suede, so that way they sway and they don't get stuck on your desk or anything.
Okay.
Okay? And then this is kind of gross, but I get it because I do be like this. So for your right hand that's on your mouse, there's what are those, like a ShamWow type thing right here. Okay?
So
to wipe the sweat off right here. It's on your left chest.
My God.
So that, and then for your left hand, your keyboard hand, there's one on your left leg.
That is insane.
Dude, that's crazy. They're
That
like,
is insane.
they're building. Yeah, these are for the fucking. These
It's
are
like
for
a uniform. Like
bro, this is the uniforms.
It's like a fucking streamer's.
This is what
uniform.
they're gonna be using. This is what they're gonna be using in esports now, bro. These uniforms, like sweat wipes and shit,
Oh
and then
my
like the
God.
hood, bro.
It's like a dystopia.
So they have hoods that allow like room for your headset, and then they come in but they come like they don't do what normal hoodies do in fall. They go like this.
like visor.
Yeah, they're not like way out like I'm over exaggerating, but they're like this, like a horse's visor, bro. To where it like you see the screen and it fucking blocks out everything else, all the lights and shit.
Is that out? Is
No,
all that out?
it's in development, but you can like sign up for early access right now or something. I think you can get prototypes, but
Don't sign up.
there
It
are
might be a
other
scam.
things.
What
There are
if
other
it's a
things,
scam?
bro. There are other things that it does though. It's pretty cool. I don't remember all of them, but I'm like, damn, that's kind of dope though. You know, you can like customize it and like have no hood, short sleeve, long sleeve, shit like that.
And do the pants have your crotch covered, or are your nuts and shit just out so you can just goon? How's the release for your penis?
I like that. It's
Is
got a
it-
built-in lotion, you know.
Has it got a
Built-in lotion holder.
built-in lotion holder and a
Yeah.
built-in trash
You
can on your
fucking-
leg right here? Built-in tissue dispenser.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
I thought it was pretty cool. I don't know. Fuck you. Whatever.
It's funny.
It
It's
is funny.
honest. It's humorous.
It's pretty
I
humorous.
don't know how cool it is. But it's pretty
I
funny.
think it's cool. I mean, it's whatever. You know, I would buy. You know, to have. I'm always like wearing stuff for the podcast. I mean, for when I'm gaming, and it's always like not that comfy or I don't know. Like
I'll
I'd probably
put on my gaming suit, real
bro,
quick.
for real. Like if I was into it, if I had like a uniform when I was gaming, I feel like, oh, I'm in the zone, bro. I got my eWear on. We're in the zone, bro. We're about to
eWear.
Marvel Rivals the fuck out of this place.
Excuse me.
Anyway, let's hit some.
Jump into the segments. Our first segment
Oh.
today. What?
One more bad news. Sorry.
Second time.
I said it in the last episode. JD Vance canceled. There was Secret Service all over my rig. They asked for social security numbers. They check everything out, and then JD Vance said, "Never mind. I'm going to Cincinnati."
Oh yeah, I guess you did talk about that last
Yeah.
time.
So sorry, didn't get to meet him. Didn't get my full send hat signed. That kind of sucks, but whatever.
Yeah,
You know.
that does suck. Personal
That'd have been cool shit, dog.
life ish.
Yeah,
It
that'd been
sucks.
Cool. Hey, I could have got him on the pod. You know,
No,
I think I could have.
absolutely not.
Dude, Theo got him on
Dude,
his pod, dog.
Imagine a top 10 list from fucking the president or
The vice.
president.
His movie would probably be one in his top 10, huh?
His movie.
He has a movie about him. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Because he wrote a book and they made a movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I
was
never
like
watched it.
before he was even vice president, like way before he ran.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Huh,
Pretty cool.
Anyway.
Segment.
Segment!
We got 2 segments today.
Yeah.
First segment,
You want to do Who Doesn't Belong?
which doesn't belong. The
Yeah.
first segment today is which doesn't belong.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go first. All right. So the premise of this is I'm gonna list 4 people, things, characters, movies, yada yada yada. Could be anything. And in these 4 things, they are all related in a way, but there's one that's not. You know what I mean? Which doesn't belong.
Yes.
Self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory.
Okay, I'm going to go first. You're guessing first. I'm presenting first.
Presenting is go? No, go ahead.
Which doesn't belong?
Yeah.
Tom Hanks,
Okay.
Bruce Willis, John C. O'Reilly. You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And Vince Vaughn. Tom Hanks, Bruce Willis, John C. O'Reilly, Vince Vaughn. Might be hard for you. Might be hard for you. Which doesn't belong. Tom Hanks, Bruce Willis, John C. O'Reilly, Vince Vaughn.
I have nowhere to go with this.
You could just guess. These are all actors.
I understand that. Thanks, man.
Yes. You're welcome.
Does it have to do with a director at all?
No. No directors
Okay.
correlating.
Okay. Does it have to do with sequels?
Sequels? No. Does not have to do with sequels.
Does it deal with one movie?
No.
Okay.
No, it does not.
Who's the last one?
Vince Vaughn. Tom Hanks, Bruce Willis, John C. O'Reilly, Vince Vaughn.
Does it have to do with a TV show?
No. No TV show. It's movies. Actors, movies.
Bruce Willis was never in a comedy? I can't think of any comedies he was in.
I can't think of a comedy he's in either, but
no,
that's
not
a
it.
good guess, but that's not right.
Damn.
Sorry.
Is it Bruce Willis?
No, it's not Bruce Willis.
Okay.
You're sort of on the right track.
Is it John C. Reilly?
No.
What?
It's not. I know I'm throwing you for a fucking loop here.
That's why I went with Bruce Willis first. Okay. All right. I think I got it. It's Vince Vaughn. And it's because he never played anyone with a disability.
No.
Kind of.
No. But yes, it's Vince Vaughn because he never. Think about the other guys.
I am.
Tom Hanks.
I was thinking like Forrest Gump, Unbreakable, and Step Brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Forrest Gump is a comedy, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah, but no, I meant like they all have disabilities. In those.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Yeah. No. It is Vince Vaughn. He does not belong. But can you guess?
Vince Vaughn has never voice acted? Is that it?
Essentially,
he's never voice acted?
Okay, he did. I have it. Okay, this is the list. Actors in World War II movies and voice animated characters. Vince Vaughn has never really voiced an animated character. That I did my research.
But he was in
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge, yeah.
Tom Hanks was in Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis was in this movie called Hearts War.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody's. I've never seen
heard
it.
of it.
I've
Yeah.
never saw it.
I've seen like him in the thing.
But Bruce Willis was also RJ in Over the Hedge.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks was Woody.
Yeah.
And John C. O'Reilly, I didn't know this. He was in a World War II movie called The Thin Red Line from 1998. But he's also Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
So you got Vince Vaughn, Hacksaw Ridge.
So Vince Vaughn hasn't ever voiced.
He played like, Dr. Dolittle. He voiced a dog in one of those movies, but it's not animated technically, That's the only like voice acting thing I could find from him was that. So Vince Vaughn doesn't belong.
He's such a killer voice too.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
it's
wild.
surprising. You know what I'm saying? I tried to trick you with the John C. O'Reilly kind of.
Yeah. All right, you got me there.
Trickster
All right,
there.
what doesn't belong? Actors. I have an actor too. Who doesn't belong? Jack Black, Zach Galifianakis, Tom Cruise, Robert Downey Jr.
Wait, what was you said Jack Black?
Jack Black, Tom Cruise, Zach Galifianakis, Robert Downey Jr.
Zach. He's not in Tropic Thunder.
Oh, nice, dog. Damn. Hell yeah.
Fucking love that movie.
I was like hoping I'd trip you up with Tom Cruise.
I know. I almost was like Tom Cruise, but then I thought about it real fucking hard. He's hilarious in that.
He's so good in that with all the makeup and shit. I was hoping I could trip you up. Yeah, it's Zach.
He was hilarious in that movie.
Yeah.
Good try.
Dude, do you know how many people are actually in that movie? You know what's crazy is I picked, Jesus. Who did I pick first before Zach? It was like somebody small. It wasn't Andrew Garfield-esque, Dylan O'Brien, somebody who looked like that, maybe. I can't remember. Why did I pick him? I was like watching something and I seen him. I was like, that guy. But he was in Tropic Thunder, but it was I think it was Andrew Garfield. He was actually in Tropic Thunder for like 5 seconds or something.
I don't know.
Whoever
remember.
the fuck it was. Anyway, cool. Nice.
Let's go.
All right, your turn.
All right. Which doesn't belong? Doomslayer, Master Chief,
Okay.
Samus from Metroid,
Mm-hmm.
and Commander Shepard from Mass Effect series, which I know you never probably played, but
Does Master Shepard have an exoskeleton? Like a suit?
I mean, yeah, he does
Okay.
have a suit. Yeah. Good try though. Good thinking. Yep.
I mean, it's Seamus because it's a girl.
No, but that's a good thing. Good guess. But no.
Doesn't help that I haven't played Metroid except for on the DS once.
I know, but
and I haven't played Dead Space.
think about I didn't say anything about Dead Space. I said Mass Effect.
Mass Effect.
Commander
See, get them
Shepard.
mixed up. I'm gonna go with Seamus doesn't have shields.
Samus is her name. and
Samus.
No, that's not correct.
Okay. Does it have to do with shields?
No, it doesn't have to do with shields.
Okay. Does it have to do with abilities?
Nope. Think about the world they inhabit.
Okay.
Doomslayer,
Yeah.
Master Chief, Samus, Commander Shepard.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with Doomslayer because it's demons, not aliens.
That's it.
Okay.
Good job.
Cool.
I did video game characters that fight aliens.
Yeah.
And Doomslayer,
And you picked that's good, bro, because they all got like exosuits.
Yeah,
and shit.
I know,
that's sick, bro.
I was,
Nice.
Cooking.
You were cooking, low key. All right.
But good job.
Yeah, thanks, man. I
Yeah.
got that one. My next one is which graphics card doesn't belong?
Oh God.
Dude, this is pretty good. The 20 series. This is all in video. 20 series, 30 series, 40 series, or 50 series.
20 series.
Why?
Because it doesn't have ray tracing abilities.
No,
Fuck.
has nothing to do with that.
20 series because
You're right, it's 20 series, but why?
it has more because it has less. It's like 20, 50, 60, 70, and there's no more above that.
You're close. I'll give it to you, but there is no 90s. There's no 2090 on the 20. The 20 series goes up to 2080, and that's it.
Okay.
The rest of them have 3090, 4090,
Hell
5090.
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I am.
Hey, bro, how cool was that, though,
Let's
right?
go.
Wasn't that cool?
I like that. Yeah.
Thanks, man. I was trying to throw our tech in there that we never use.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
We never talk about tech unless it's the console of the week, which we
yeah. Hey, we did miss. We'll get back to it. I'll write it right here. Console and card right before reviews.
Yeah.
It's kind of a review anyway.
All right.
But,
which of these characters doesn't belong?
Okay.
Link, Ryu.
Who's Ryu?
Street Fighter.
Okay. The white guy in the white?
Yep. The main
Okay,
character.
gotcha. Yeah.
Kazuya from Tekken. God,
okay, I got it.
Sub-Zero.
Who's the first one?
Link.
Okay.
Like Legend of Zelda Link.
I'm going to say Link.
Ryu, Kazuya, Sub-Zero.
Link? Because he's not in a, like, fucking 1v1 fighter?
Wrong.
Okay.
This is my hardest one, I think.
Is it Link?
No.
That's a
Link.
throw out.
I know, that's
bro.
what I'm
That's
saying.
crazy.
I got you.
Is it Sub-Zero? It's Sub-Zero. Because he has powers?
Nope.
He is dead and alive again.
No.
I think. I don't know.
Think about.
Okay.
I know you probably just don't know.
I don't know,
You
dude.
don't know.
I don't like fighting, like 1v1 fighter games like that. I don't fuck with them too
I
hard.
understand, yeah.
I do like Mortal Kombat a little bit, just because the character selection's pretty good.
What
And I
other
like
fighting game you like?
Smash Brothers Brawl. I like that one. Is it Sub-Zero? Because okay, well, Link's in that. Okay, all right. Is it Sub-Zero because he has an arch nemesis?
Nope.
Okay, hold on.
It is Sub-Zero.
I understand. I have to figure out why. This is hard. If you guys know, let me know.
They already
Let's know if you got it fast as fuck.
They already know.
Sub-Zero because that's not his real name?
No.
Fuck. Oh, this is hard.
Good guess.
Thanks, man.
Excuse me. Think about
Sub-Zero
the
was
fighting games you like I just said a fucking minute ago. What other fighting game do you like? I don't know. Are you serious?
Sub-Zero because he's
Dude.
not exclusive. Sub-Zero because he's not exclusive to Mortal Kombat?
You're opposite right now.
Sub-Zero because he's exclusive to Mortal Kombat.
Yes. He's okay. Yes, but
The Street Fighter and other dude, what's the other guy from?
Tekken.
They're in different games?
Yes.
Okay.
And Link
Is
is in.
Is Tekken like, does it have Street Fighter characters in it?
No.
I don't know.
Think about the ultimate crossover fighting game that you like.
Smash Bros?
Yeah. Okay. Now Sub-Zero
Is not in Smash Bros? Them motherfuckers are in Smash Bros? Them motherfuckers are in Smash Bros?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
They're not in Smash Brothers Brawl on the Wii because that's the only one I ever played.
No, this is Ultimate, the newest.
Yeah, see, never
you
played
know,
that
for
one.
Switch. For Switch? You never played Smash Bros on Switch?
No.
You don't have it?
No.
Oh.
Only one I ever played was Smash Brothers Brawl on the Wii, and it was
Fucking
gas, bro. Yeah,
Code
it was
it.
gas.
Dude. the
Pokemon
Subspace
Coliseum.
Emissary.
Oh man, it's some good games. Yeah.
Yeah. This was fighting game characters.
Okay,
in
that would have been a
Smash.
lot easier if I'd played that game for sure.
Link is in a Soul Calibur game. It's like Soul Calibur 2, I think. but he's also in Smash. So I counted him as a fighting game character. Because, Soul Calibur is a fighting game.
Yeah, but I mean, he's also in a different game, too.
But, yeah.
Whereas Sub-Zero's only in Mortal Kombat.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay. He's not in Smash, and these other guys are in Smash. Street Fighter guys in Smash.
Okay.
Kazuya from Tekken is in Smash.
See, I didn't know that.
I know. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's my harder one.
Didn't know that. That is pretty hard.
You got there.
All right. My third one. Okay, my third one. This one's pretty fun. Which beer doesn't belong?
Dude, I was so close to doing food.
Really?
I was Haley was telling me to.
I was trying to mix it up a little bit, dog. Mixing up the pod.
I don't want to do it nerdy every time,
Yeah, I mean, we could throw in a little bit of not nerdy sometimes, Even though this is a nerdy podcast, don't get me fucking wrong, boys. True. You see the background, you know what's up. All right, what beer doesn't belong? I got the old roast shirt on for this. Busch, any of them. Budweiser, Bud Light, whatever. Stella Artois and Miller, any Miller.
Stella.
Why?
Because
it's wrong.
They don't make a light beer version.
No, that's wrong.
I don't know. Stella Light. I never heard of that.
That's wrong.
There's a Bud Light, there's a Busch Light, there's a Miller Light.
Yeah.
No Stella Light, I don't think.
It's not Stella.
Fuck.
This one is a little deep, but not really. It's not that deep. It's pretty surface level.
If it's not Stella,
I'll give you a hint. I could have swapped 3 of them out for this beer. I didn't know that until today when I was looking this up. But yeah, I could swap any of them out for the one I'm drinking right now.
Does it have to do with bottles?
It doesn't.
No. Okay. Fuck, I don't know. I drink beer. I drink beer a lot.
Okay.
Kind of lost here.
It's a little hard. It's a little deep.
Is it lore based? Like company lore based?
Yes. Yes, you're getting close.
Okay.
You're getting hotter.
It's not Stella. It's which doesn't belong. I'm just going to say Miller because it's the youngest of the beers there.
No, but it is Miller.
It is Miller. I don't know. Miller. Maybe it's because Miller doesn't have a dark beer on its lineup.
No, that's not it. I mean, Miller kind of has a dark beer. I mean,
all I
Miller
can think of
Draft.
is Genuine Draft, and that's not even dark.
No, it's like Budweiser regular.
Yeah,
kinda.
sort of. It's fucking good.
It's good. It's my favorite beer.
I love
for
Genuine
sure.
Draft. Shout out to my grandfather.
For Genuine Draft?
For the Genuine Draft.
Love Genuine Draft. That's what we're going to have. I'm going to try to get kegs of it for our wedding whenever we get around to that.
Dude, that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's Miller. Miller doesn't make slim cans.
No.
I don't know.
I'll tell you because there's no hints I could give you. I'll give you one hint.
Okay, go.
If half of like the key word to this, half of it includes Busch. There's a key word here.
Anheuser-Busch.
Okay.
Miller's not made by Anheuser-Busch.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Good shit.
Yeah.
That is surface
Did
level.
you know that? I didn't know that Stella Artois. Okay, so here's the thing though.
Stella Artois
Miller
by Anheuser.
Yeah, and so is Kona Big Wave.
No way.
They're owned by it. They're made in Hawaii, but they are owned by Anheuser-Busch. Did you pull that out?
I stuck it under the table. I wanted to leave it as a little gift. Hey, it says Koa Brewing Company.
Yes, but they're owned by Anheuser-Busch. Did you know that Miller was in a buyout in 2016 from Anheuser-Busch? They were supposed to merge, and then Miller said, "Go fuck yourself" at the right when they were about to sign papers.
Miller, fuck yeah,
gang gang. No, we ain't no sellouts over here, homie.
I like that. Good. That's a good one.
That's good, right?
Good
Thanks.
fucking round of them, bro. Like usually we're like, we got dead air on these bitches, but that was like boom, 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 boom.
I like that.
Hell yeah. Let us know if you guys got all those, and if
let us know
you
what's
like
up.
that, because that was fun. Next segment. Jumping into the next one, we've got how many words to guess the thing. So the premise of this is one of us thinks of a movie, show, game, character, anything really. You have 7 words to help your partner guess the thing that you're thinking
Yeah,
of.
you want to start off with easy words and gradually, like, not easy, hard words, like vague, and get more and more specific as you go along.
Yeah.
Or helpful. You know, maybe it comes together, all 7 words together help you guess the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's like you always want your last word to be kind of a giveaway too.
Yeah, so after I present, or after one of us presents one word, the person will guess.
Make a guess, yeah.
So you have 7
guesses. Yes.
You
went first. I want to go. Okay. Can I go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
Cool. All right. Guess how many words to guess this zombies map. This was hard to put together. You like this one?
Okay.
I'm like branching out a little bit here. I'm trying to do some cool shit. Okay. Word 1. M1911.
5.
Nope. Word 2. Mule.
Town.
No. Fuck. Word 3. This is kind of 2 words, but give it to me. Mark II.
It's buried.
Fuck, dude.
It's
How
buried.
did you get
Because
it?
Mark II? That's when it was introduced,
Oh,
bro.
no. Damn, I should have made that later. I should have put that later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Should have put that later.
Well,
what else did you have?
Okay. Here's what I was looking for with Mark II being that early is that there's a bunch of maps with that in it. So, there's
in my mind,
buried
and Mark II or boom boom.
Okay, the next word was processing. Would that have done anything for you?
Is that maybe talking about
the top part before you drop is called processing? Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Number 5 was vulture. It was the first map Vulture 8 was in.
It's in the witch's house.
Yep. And then number 6 was giant, which is kind of a throw off, but also a giveaway.
Is a throw off the giant.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't put a map in there.
Yeah, exactly. And then the 7th word, which I feel like if you put it together with giant, because giant doesn't have a bank, I put bank as the last word.
Fucking A, dude. Yeah. I got that all day.
All day, right?
Any word you said, I'm banging buried out for sure.
Banging buried.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, banging buried bitches.
Hell yeah.
BBB, banging buried bitches. what a necrophiliac say, BBB.
BBB, you know what I mean? Banging buried bitches.
Well, fuck the KKK, I'm in the BBB, banging buried bitches.
Oh.
Oh, man. Who used to say that? Who used to say that they would have sex with a dead? I think it was Alex.
It was Alex.
It was Alex.
100%.
He used to say that shit all the time. I'd bang a dead bitch. That's so funny. What a douchebag. Okay, you go. Barry. Anyway.
Oh my God. All right.
Buried with kids.
I'm buried with kids, yeah. How many words to guess this character?
All right.
Your first word is supreme.
Supreme. It's a character?
Character.
Supreme.
Supreme New York.
Supreme. Snoke.
Good guess, but no.
Okay.
Your second word is somehow.
Is it like somehow Palpatine returned?
Who's the character?
Is it Palpatine?
It's Palpatine.
Well, that's a giveaway.
Dude, I don't even care, bro. They're all.
If you say somehow, I'm gonna be like, somehow Palpatine returned.
You know what's crazy is I was like, is somehow one word? I looked it up. And
it is.
It gave me 2 examples of like quotes with the word in it, and the second one was somehow Palpatine returned. And I was like, yo.
If you say the word somehow, I'm gonna somehow Palpatine returned.
That's my fault. I should have said.
What are the other words?
Okay, I've got. This one's funny as fuck. Insidious.
Okay, that's pretty funny. That's pretty good. Yeah. Plot, yeah.
Order.
Okay. Palpatine really does have the best plot armor. He has not just like it's not like most of the time plot armor's like I'm on the brink of death. Palpatine has died like 8 fucking times and he's still coming back.
Somehow.
They should just the next trilogy, a sequel.
Bring him back.
Bring it back again, bro, just for the memes. Somehow. Anyway, next one.
Lord.
Okay. Yeah.
And
these are all kind of giveaways.
Unlimited.
These are all giveaways for sure. Those are all dead ringers.
That was hilarious.
It was pretty funny though. Somehow had me rolling too. I know I was off camera for it, but I was really chuckling, dog. All right. My next one is how many words to guess this movie?
Okay.
First word, friends.
Friends with benefits.
No. Second word, tripping.
Friends tripping.
I'll give you a hint. Both of those words are throw-offs.
Pineapple Express.
Nope. You know what's funny? There were like 2 movies. I was like, after number 2, he's probably going to guess these 2 movies, and Pineapple Express was one of them. The other one was Dazed and Confused. Number 3, try.
Friends tripping try. Oh God.
Yeah. Starting off real vague up in here.
Super fucking vague there. Friends tripping try.
Somehow.
Tenacious D, the pick of destiny.
No, that's good though. Number 4, father.
Friends tripping try father. So vague here. So fucking vague here. Try. Friends tripping. Friends tripping? Like, are they popping shrooms? Tripping?
No, like tripping. Like tripping. Like
you fucking
like you fell.
God, dude. I don't know. Friends tripping.
I had to be real vague on the friends part. It was another word I was going to use, but if I did, it might have been too much.
What was the words? Friends tripping?
Friends tripping, try, father.
Friends tripping, try.
I'll give you a hint. A lot of quotes from this movie. Just guess a movie, dude. The next 3.
Grown-ups.
No. Okay. Number 5, snow.
Snow.
Friends tripping, try, father, snow.
The friends are tripping and then they try some snow with their father. I don't know. What movie is that?
Dude, these Kona Big Waves, I got them because we're reviewing Lilo and Stitch and they're from Hawaii, but I just noticed that they have Hawaii imprinted on the bottle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Liquid Aloha is what they're called.
It says, what does it say on the wrapper? It says, mahalo, or it says mahalo for enjoying responsibly. What the fuck does that mean? What does mahalo mean?
Mahalo, I think it means thank you.
It's like, thank you.
Yeah. Friends tripping, try, father, snow. Next word might be a giveaway. Just guess something. The last one is by far a dead giveaway.
Wild Robot.
No. Number 6, clouds. Or cloud.
Sky High.
No. Okay, hold on. I had to practice this earlier. Give me a second. Hold on. Everybody chill, okay? Hold on. This is a hard word to pronounce, okay? Just here. It's hard. It actually is hard. I might need a couple tries here.
Spit it out, damn it.
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
Hold on. That's it. That's better.
Star Wars?
Okay, you're close. Which one? What was that? That was Chewbacca, right?
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. You know what's crazy is as soon as you said father, I'm like, Empire Strikes Back, but I'm not going to say it because tripping. What the fuck are they tripping on?
When they trip the AT-ATs with the trip rope. I know, right? Okay, so Friends, I had like Rebels at first. I'm like, that's a fucking dead giveaway.
For sure.
Yeah, that's like the first thing you're guessing, yeah. But Friends, you know, for like the group.
The gang.
Tripping for the AT-ATs, just like the beginning of the movie, kind of.
That's cool, yeah.
Try, do or do not, there is no try. Which, two of these are quotes. Father, I'm your father, you know. Those are both quotes. Snow for Hoth.
Mm-hmm.
Clouds, Cloud City.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then was like the dead giveaway. I had to throw that in there, yeah.
Yeah, your first, I was like, goat? You said, hey, what the fuck are you talking about? You can't do the Wookiee sound.
I can't. I don't know.
I can't.
You do it.
I
Try it out. Try it. It's hard.
Oh.
I don't know. It probably sounds like a fucking goat.
That was closer.
That was better. Yeah, that was better. All right, your turn.
All right. How many words to guess this actor? First word is president. I didn't write the words in order. I just
Chris Rock.
Huh? Chris Rock? No.
He plays a president in it's called Head of State. It's when they take just a random black dude from New York and make him president for no reason. That's literally the premise of the movie, and it's fucking hilarious.
I've never seen that. That's
Yeah.
funny. Nope. Not Chris Rock.
Okay.
Your second word is pilot. Pilot.
It's a movie? I mean,
Actor.
never mind. Yeah, I know. Actor, but...
President. Pilot.
President. Pilot. I'm trying to think of people that play presidents and pilots, which I feel like is on track. President.
Excuse me.
Who plays a president, but also a pilot? Okay. We're going to go Tom Hanks. I don't know what he plays a president in, but he plays a pilot. Plays old Sully.
That's not it.
Okay, next.
Next word is smuggle.
Oh. Fuck you. These are giveaway words. It's that big red motherfucker right there.
God dang it. Fuck you.
Harrison Ford.
Fuck you.
I saw the Star Wars today. It's 3 Star Wars in a row.
No.
Damn, smuggle was a dead giveaway.
I should have said red.
Yeah,
is that what I should have said
yeah,
next?
maybe, yeah. But I'm also, like, kind of, when I look at the camera, I'm looking right at Red Hulk, so maybe.
I had a Temple. Maybe should have started with that.
Maybe Temple.
Crusade.
Okay, now that's a dead giveaway, I feel like, maybe.
Red.
Yeah.
And then Raiders.
Raiders is absolutely
That's what I was going to say last, for sure.
Okay.
But good job.
Thanks, man.
Harrison Ford is correct.
Okay, my last one. What did I say? 19? My last one is guess that actress. Or wait, not guess the actress. How many words to guess the actress? I guess I should have just said actor, but I feel like we were just doing males, so.
I feel like nowadays, like, people don't call women they don't call them actresses. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like people say actors.
Maybe.
No, it's like,
Okay,
for sure.
Say so. All right.
doesn't matter, but
First word, hammer.
Natalie Portman.
No, but good pull, dude. Good pull. I didn't even think of that. Number 2, sexy.
Sydney Sweeney.
No.
God damn it.
Number 3, I had to change the word out, but the word now is Duchess. This is a big brain. This is you got to remember the one time they say this word about this chick.
Sexy. Duchess. What was the first word?
Hammer.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Hammer. Hammer. I barely know her.
I was gonna say.
But she is a sexy Duchess.
I will admit she is a sexy Duchess.
I don't know. Duchesses. I don't know.
There's only really
Duchesses.
2 people that these words work for right now. One of them I will tell you after.
Katie Sackhoff. I know that's not right, but
Is that
she plays Bo-Katan Kryze.
Yeah, she's also
When you
Katie
say-
Sackhoff. Oh, she was in what's that old TV show I used to watch all the time? They remade the old one into a new one. I watched the new one. She was in it. She was like a sexy pilot in like her 20s. Whatever. Where like robots take over. Anyway, no, that's not it. Number 4, panties.
This is super sexist. Honestly,
It's
I don't-
not,
I
bro.
don't know
These are direct quotes. Like this is not.
all I
These
think
are
of.
just when I think of this character in one of. I can't give too much away.
No, don't. But
Can't.
only thing I think of when I hear panties is SpongeBob. Like, you're gonna miss the panty raid.
Okay.
Like, fucking brain rot. Panties. Think of some panties. Sexy Duchess panties. Hammer. Dakota Johnson. I'm just splurting names because I don't
No.
know. I'm just
Okay.
just get me to the next.
These next words are all giveaways. I don't know which one I should do first. I kind of don't have them in any direct order. I actually only have 2. I didn't even put a third one because I'm positive you'll get it. I don't have a 7th word. I'm trying to think of one right now that's like less.
I think you'd do better if you just read the fucking paper.
Let's do Dream House.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah. The next word was pudding.
What is that? Some fucking Harley Quinn shit?
Yeah, she calls Joker her pudding.
Oh yeah.
That's hammer too. That's her weapon, hammer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That flew over my head.
So sexy because, damn son.
She is fine.
3 was Duchess because she's the Duchess of Baybrook or whatever in Wolf of Wall Street, which is my favorite fucking movie she's in.
Haven't seen it.
Really? That movie is next level, dude. Like, best Martin Scorsese before. Panties, because in that movie, she like one of her like sexiest scenes that's also funny as shit is like Jordan Belfort Leo's like trying to get some of that, and she had found that the nanny cam that he put up, and all of his friends could watch her be naked and stuff, and she's like, I just want you to know, mommy just wants to let you know that you're not. Mommy was also going to be one of my words. That you're not getting any of this. Oh, and by the way, I'm not wearing any panties. Like she spreads her legs, and then when he crawls towards her, she like pushes his head away with her heel. Anyway, that's what panties is from.
Yep. You ain't nothing but a horn dog.
No, I'm not. That's just like one of the funnier. I don't know. It's a good scene.
No, good job. That's
Thanks, man.
great. Excellent.
Dreamhouse and Puddin' were really giveaways, though. I
Oh,
couldn't really
fuck
think
yeah.
of anything that wasn't a giveaway for.
Dreamhouse was automatic.
I was thinking
For
of putting
sure.
motorcycle in there. I don't know. Or Davidson. I was thinking about putting Davidson in there.
Oh man,
Which
that'd
would've been funny.
as hell.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Anyway,
Good one.
thanks, man. Your turn.
How many words? How many words to guess this game? I'm
I'm bad at these somehow.
No, you're gonna get this one easy. I feel like I shouldn't say game just because it's gonna be so easy for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Your first word is nuke.
Nuke?
Nuke.
Okay, there's like one main one, but no way you'd start off with this. And then there's another one that has like, it's my favorite scene in any of these games, but then there's the one that's infamous.
Nope.
Okay.
Second word is emblems.
Black Ops 2.
Nope. Third word is woods.
Modern Warfare.
No.
What? What do you mean no? Like what?
Fucking retarded.
Oh, I guess it is Black Ops, whatever.
Your next word is numbers. Because I already know that you know it. I'm just gonna.
I just said Black Ops.
You said 2.
Black Ops 1.
Boom.
Okay.
Fuck, man. I should.
Damn, those are all giveaway for Black Ops.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially
It's a little
woods.
hard, bro.
Like, then I just have 6 games to pick from. And then,
Yeah.
like...
Maybe that was not.
The numbers, Mason!
No, I thought that would be maybe harder.
He hasn't said anything about numbers since Black Ops 1.
Yeah, I don't remember.
That's it.
It's been a while.
The numbers, Mason!
What do they mean?
What do they mean?
I had nukes, numbers, woods, emblems, moon, Castro, Vietnam.
Yeah, okay. You got me on that.
No, you got me.
Yeah.
Good job.
You got me as in, like, you suck.
Yeah, that was actually. I feel bad for that one.
It'll be okay. I just try to throw you off every time, and you're like softballing me. Although you did give me, like, the last time we played this, you really got my ass. I think I like didn't get a couple of them.
Yeah, I guess those were my easier ones probably, but good
job.
job.
Yeah, thanks, babe. Reviews?
Let's get on to the reviews, man. Got some good reviews today.
Okay, we're back. Cannon had to pee, but we're good now.
Before we do reviews, I know we always forget this shit. Console of the day, console of the week. Yeah. We got the DS Lite. Tristan thought it was the original DS. I had to school him on
the
fact that that's a Lite because I have a original silver DS and it's, this is way fucking smaller, less bulky than that. So
the DS was by far one of the best handheld consoles out there, I think. The touchscreen is a little iffy, if I'm being honest with you, but it works for what it is, especially the year that it came out. That's magnificent. Honestly, the Switch's touchscreen sucks dick, and it's like 2025. Like, get it together,
Your touchscreens were better 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, they're the same, really.
Oh, yeah. Not any better.
Not any better. The DS has 2 screens, I think that's what DS stands for, dual screen, whatever. But
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it's pretty cool because you can have like a multiple type of thing. I really like that. I have like 3 screens on my PC, that type of shit.
Well, the games are built like for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are too. They have like even Pokemon had like stuff you could pull up your map and
on
shit.
On the bottom, yeah.
On the bottom, all your cool stuff was down there, which I really enjoyed that. And then you could play Game Boy games on it.
Fuck yeah.
Crazy.
Kill.
You can show if you got long arms. Show off my little Bumblebee skin. I have a Bumblebee skin on mine. I think that's pretty cool.
I don't know if y'all ever played the Transformers games for this, but they were honestly really fucking good.
Yeah, that's like a high quality skin too. I know you can't really tell, but it's like laminated plastic, like I don't know. It's really good. The inside ones aren't as good. They're laminated. Yeah, they're paper stickers with like laminate over them. The back ones are more like rubber.
Yeah, it's like really thick shit on the back.
Good. Yeah.
But yeah, just one of the definitely, in my opinion, probably the best handheld console.
Absolutely, especially like the time it came out. for sure.
Absolutely.
The buttons are great. No, I don't have any never had problems out of the buttons at all. Never stuck. I threw mine all over the fucking place, never broke. The screens are like solid as shit. You know, like there's no breaking that fucking screen.
I never have had to buy another DS. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like it's never broken, and I've had them since I was a kid. And
I had a
them
stylus built in, you know,
hundreds of hours, 1,000 hours.
Yeah, things are sick. It had a link cord, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. A volume like slide, which is pretty sick. I think.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, that's pretty sick. And then like the later ones had like the 3DS and shit like that. All had like cameras and
Yep.
DSs are sick, man.
Doesn't have a camera.
No camera.
It was the DSi that introduced the
DSi
camera.
had the camera. Actually, do you have one of those?
I do.
You do?
I have an original DS. I have a DSi, and I have a 3DS XL.
Did we use the DSi yet?
The DSi? No, I don't think so.
So we might use that next episode, boys.
Destiny
had a DSi.
I have to find it.
Yeah. I was so jealous. I was so stuck in my OG. But the Transformers game on there was really good for the time.
For sure, yeah.
The animation looked good. It was open world. Like
the game.
I just remember you could like
drive around the city.
You could drive around, but you could scan other vehicles
and
transform into them. Yeah, that was awesome.
I thought that.
And there was like a whole there was a secret hangar in the Decepticons game, or I think it was in both games. I think it was the same map. It was kind of like whatever, but you just had different stories. Yeah, same map and shit. But you could like go to a military base in the dam, and you could scan all the cool military vehicles in there, which was really cool. Yeah, tank, jet, helicopter, all kinds of cool shit. Yeah. Sick game, bro, for real. Pokemon card.
Card of the week. We always forget that too.
We do.
We got Decidueye, Full Art Hollow. I don't really fucking know.
Whatever. Anyway. That's pretty cool.
Looks sick. And it is. It's mint 10.
Yeah. Get it together. You gotta have them mint 10s on deck. So I got them on deck.
I've never seen this many graded cards ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I really haven't like paid a lot.
Well, you bought them graded already, right?
Yeah,
some of them.
They just kind of fall into my hands. I don't even know where I got all these bitches at.
Yeah.
Like, because we're all into cards, like, a bunch of my friends. So, like, I trade some stuff. And I did go to that card convention and got quite a few for, like, trading a couple things. And, yeah. And then I did buy a couple of them. I guess I lied. I did actually buy, like, that Pristine 10 Suicune V. Because Suicune's, like, my favorite. And it come up on, like, there's like a guy on Whatnot you can go on, and it's 3 seconds per card you get to like place your like bid. And I was like, bid, and I won it. So I was like, hell yeah, Pristine 10, Sweet 10.
Hell yeah.
I was looking for a good Pristine 10, and they don't come out very often. And then he did a Suicune, and I was like, that's mine. Anyway, I probably overpaid for it, but I don't care.
It's okay if you.
I'm not gonna sell it.
Only thing that matters is you had fun.
Yeah.
You had fun on
Anyway,
Whatnot.
that one's pretty cool. I think that I got that. It says $40 on it, but I didn't pay no $40 for no fucking Pokemon card. I'm pretty sure I got that from like a trade or something. Yeah.
Somebody paid $40 for it.
Somebody did. I think I might have got that. Actually, I might have got that out of a Whatnot roulette. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like where they spin the wheel.
Yep.
You pay like $3 or something. They spin the wheel and then
you get something.
Yeah. So
that's a pretty cool system, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like gambling,
yeah,
but with cool shit.
Sorta, but
yeah, you always leave with something. You know?
Yeah, I've never tried it.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's a little addicting.
I'm a little poor.
Yeah, it also is addicting. The thing is, there's cheap shit. Like I got a Switch game off of there called Eastward.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's not the greatest. It's kind of like a dungeon 2D dungeon type game, but it's pretty fun. It's alright.
You just want to jump into the
Lilo and Stitch.
To the meat of the episode.
Dude.
Lilo and Stitch live action review.
Yeah, bro. Cannon got himself.
Well, be careful with him. But hey, be careful. He's a little fucking...
He is a little... see if you guys can hear this. Like...
Yeah, I'm sure you can... Like, bro, he's... Oh,
yeah.
Wiggle his foot right there.
Yeah, it wiggles.
What
Don't
the fuck
do
is
that
that
shit.
about?
Yeah, it's just... It's not necessarily greatly put together. It's got a butt.
Yeah.
He's got a butthole.
It is suede though, like
it's
like that
textured.
fuzzy look to it is actually
like
really
peach.
fuzzy. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is kind of sick. And then, like,
$45
and like
insane.
his mouth feels, like
Yeah.
it's like real good plastic and it like painted real good and everything. So
I just thought it was sick, dude. I had
it
to get
is sick.
I
It
thought was
also
cool
has
as
the
fuck.
popcorn in the back. Oh shit, dude, his head look
I know his head is like
gonna come off.
separating.
You gotta like
I don't know what I
never
gotta do.
touch it.
Yeah.
Ellie will tear this thing apart. The popcorn, if you can tell, it goes in the back just like my popcorn bucket. His ears are giant. Yours is much bigger than mine.
Oh, it's fucking massive.
It's
Dude,
so big.
that first night, like when we got home from seeing the movie, what was it, yesterday?
Yeah.
I had set it in my dining room, like in my kitchen area on the counter. And I come straight out of my room and the dining room's this way. And I'm walking out.
Yeah.
And then I just like glance up and I'm like, oh fuck. Because Stitch is just
That's a weird look. That's a weird dog, dude.
Sitting on the counter, I'm like, oh.
It's got some big ass eyes. It is cute as fuck though, dude.
Yeah.
Makes a good piece,
No, I think that's a fucking.
That's a popcorn
bucket.
That's one that you buy for sure.
Like Red Hulk is cool too, but
yeah, well, that was just the coolest one I'd seen. If I would have saved my fucking cool buy for that, probably. That's pretty sick, dog.
It's a stupid gimmick, but I think
it is a little overpriced. Like $45 cool. For that bitch, but
we're seeing the movies for free,
pretty
almost,
much. Yeah.
So,
well, as long as we go watch Sinners this weekend, we'll see one movie for free.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty cool.
I didn't even get my free popcorn with it because we didn't.
Yeah, but they gave you a discount. It's only $43.
Well, that's because my Crown Club shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you want to rate this movie, this live-action remake of a all-time beloved classic?
Yeah, I'll rate it.
I would rate it too. Let's rate it on 3, 2, 1, 6.5.
Go 7.
Yeah, I was debating 6, but then I'm like, give it a little credit. Maybe, there's good things about it, but everything they change is like for the worse. Really,
I thought about this though. Okay, because they did change a lot of things. When the movie first started, when they had like they were in space, like it was all exactly the same pretty much in the very beginning.
Just with extra dialogue here and there. And
yes, I was like, oh, what is even the point if you're just going to make it all exactly the same?
Yeah, but it wasn't exactly.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
That was the closest.
I was gonna be let down if it was just the same fucking movie.
Yeah,
just live action. But so
I guess you're right too, for sure.
Yeah. So like, I'm gonna give it a little bit of leadway there, because I didn't think that that's how I would think. Because most of the time you're like, why didn't you just stick to the source material? But then it's like, oh, I don't want it exactly the same. Yeah. But the things they changed. I'm okay with are like the funny sequences, like the jobs, when Stitch is causing her to lose jobs.
Yeah, that was different.
But it was funny. Mm-hmm. It's a little different. More stuff we could see that was funny. There was a couple of them like that. The things they changed that were bad.
Jumbo and Pleakley.
Don't like that.
I mean, I get it though. Like, the voice actor for Jumbo is passed away. Which is very sad, but like Jumbo needs that foreign accent, like that deep voice, like
for sure.
Zach Galifianakis voicing that big fucking dude was to me it was just odd. It didn't feel right. It didn't sound right.
But I get what you're saying.
And the way that they changed their art, like Jumbo and Pleakley's art,
because they left out.
They leave out Captain Gantu,
the main antagonist.
Yes, you've all seen fucking Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, like the shark.
The shark. Guy. Okay, and I'm trying to understand why. I watched the movie this morning. Okay,
they said it was too hard to animate him.
He is fucking huge.
He is huge.
He's towering. Stitch is like this, and Gantu's like this.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the animated movie, that's the size comparison.
Yeah.
So I get maybe they didn't want to, maybe it was, I don't know. Maybe it would have been weird to have something so massive. But yeah, they just took him out and basically made Jumba the fucking main villain.
Yeah, but that doesn't work really.
It didn't work because Jumba is low key like his arc in the original movie.
Like
is
he's
like
kind of a good dude
to become good.
Yeah,
you know, like he still says
like
that he's an evil genius, but he's not fucking doing evil
he's like
shit.
he's like Megamind.
Yeah,
like
sort of.
He's like, I'm an evil genius. Oh, but I'm not gonna hurt people. That's mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really my worst part about the movie.
For sure.
Is
the rest
that
of it,
antagonists change and like
they couldn't make a sequel now because Jumba is like a main good character in the sequels.
Yep. Yep. He stays on the island with, like, they all stay on the island in the originals.
Yeah.
I didn't really like I get it because it's live action. Like, they can't just be CGI aliens dressing up as humans like in the animated
See, I
series.
like how they did that in live action.
I mean, that was like I could
them
understand. Yeah, I get why they do that.
It also gave us the funny sequences of dude dropping the snow cone, like he did in the animated.
It wasn't as good though.
It wasn't as good, but it was still funny.
The second time that the dude drops his snow cone in the live action movie, he literally, like, you see him just go like that, and it's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
In the OG movie, the second
Yeah.
time the guy drops his ice cream is, at the very end, they're flying the ship, and the fucking wing of the ship just
Yeah.
like, bro,
Yeah.
I wanted to see that.
Yeah, that would
like,
have been funny.
Instead of just him, like, I can obviously tell he's fucking dropping.
Why did they
the
change
snow
it from
cone.
ice cream to snow cone?
Yeah, why?
What is that? What's wrong with ice cream, huh?
And why is he race swapped? Because he was white in there.
He was a white. Here's the thing, though.
I'm just
Here's
kidding. I don't care
No,
about that.
okay, but here is the thing. Here's the thing that's a little weird about that is that, speaking of, anyway, in the original Lilo and Stitch, there's not that many tourists, really. There's a few, but it doesn't really focus. Like, there's no.
It doesn't focus on that.
Yeah, there's no, like, resort or
Yeah,
anything. It's
yeah.
just like they're there. They might be eating it, like where David and Nani work, you know?
Yeah, at the luau place.
Yeah, but then in the live action, they're like, oh, Lilo is sneaking into these resorts to swim and hang out in the hot tub and shit.
Yeah, which is a change.
Which is a change, yeah.
But that's part of the modernizing of it.
Yeah, they have to have resorts because Hawaii's fucking full of them.
Yeah.
But the thing is, why would they change out the one tourist that was in... Why would they change him out for not a tourist? I don't know. I get it. I mean, I don't care. I like that actor, the guy who plays the snow cone guy. I think he's in 50 First Dates. I think he's the cook, or maybe I'm just like...
Yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
he is.
I think.
I don't know. I had to look that up. He looks awfully similar to him.
And I feel
maybe
like...
I'm just thinking big Hawaiian guy. But
yeah.
Yeah.
This movie, the live action is longer, but I feel like we got less. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't feel like...
Well, okay.
For as long as
this is actually good. This is something I have good to say about it. When I was watching the animated, the scene jumps are jarring sometimes.
No.
Like Hold on, hear me out.
It is the best. Is so well paced.
It's paced good, but I mean, like, there's like something happening for about 5 seconds, jump. Something else happens for about 10 seconds, jump. Different scene, different scene, different scene. Like, so many times. Whereas in this one, it kind of it flows a little better, I think, in the live action. It's a little more flowy than jumpy.
Yeah. Well, a good thing I have to say is Stitch was very good.
Oh, looked so
like,
good.
He looked great.
The voice actor did a great job.
It's the same voice actor.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I just wish it, like, they took out the ugly duckling, like, book that Lilo reads to him. So, in my opinion, that's like, it's like the whole premise of the story, you know. So it like
teaches Stitch like this is
all
like
about
you can
family.
Have a family, yeah.
And so they didn't have that in the live action version. So I feel like that was a misstep because like at the end of the movie,
they have them looking at a book, but it's just like her photo albums.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like they didn't do that right because like at the end of the movie, his Stitch is, you know, going to get captured, but
his little speech
is the same. Is the
so
exact
cute
same.
And so heartbreaking. It is the exact same, and they do such a good. I'm glad they kept it the same. It was still a tearjerker, bro.
I didn't know. No.
But I'm saying if you don't have the ugly duckling part, it doesn't mean as much.
I know it takes away from that, and I feel like the live action is less emotional than the animated. which is weird. Like,
Yeah.
and Nani, she should be crying the whole gosh darn movie. You know what I'm saying? She's in the worst predicament ever. Like, your parents die. You have to take care of your fucking borderline autistic sister. That's you know what I'm saying? And the only time she cries in the live action movie is at the very fucking end when Stitch is about to die. She didn't cry when she didn't even cry whenever they were about to take her sister away. Like she looked distraught.
Yeah, she was trying to hold it together for her sister. But here's the thing: is like something they did do, but I get it. I think it's because it's animated. Nani is a character.
They fleshed her out.
More a lot, and definitely her being live action shows way more emotion than she did in like as far as like sadness. At least she didn't show much sadness at all in the animated, whereas in the live action there's a lot of like facial features, sadness.
You're right. Yeah,
I think it's live action, and that movie also came out in 2002.
Yeah. They kind of like David and Nani's relationship, like in the animated, it's
pretty
like
heavy.
It's like almost like they're like friends, but they're like so close. They're like basically dating, you know, and it's already like kind of like that. But in the live action, David's a fucking awkward ass, annoying. Like he's just trying to rizz her up, and he's just
bad at it.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
Like like if you watch the OG at the end of the movie, it's got pictures of them, David, Nani, Lilo, and Stitch, like going to different places like a family.
Yeah.
And I feel like you obviously you don't get that in the live action movie.
Ships off to like
because of that.
School.
Yeah. So their relationship isn't like as big of a deal
at all.
It's kind of like it almost doesn't even exist. Yeah. They're just friends and neighbors. Which I
don't like.
I don't really like that because I like David a lot.
I like that he was like Nani and David were like Lilo and Stitch's mom and dad now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I thought that was it just...
Which in the live action they really focus on the mom and dad too, like about, you know, and like they even put that thing is where I like you as a mom.
Yeah.
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 And then her mom abandons her to go to school.
Yeah. But she has that
portal gun, so she can be home every night.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, that was pretty.
But also, the portal gun is just not in the OG, so it's just like it's something crazy new.
It also
doesn't make any fucking sense either.
Yeah, because is there two settings? Because one of the settings is like Portal the game, where you put one on the ceiling, one on the floor, and you can fall through, right? And then a different setting maybe, I don't know.
It just
opens like you wall. Put it, and then it opens the wall, and you go wherever.
You go through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
no, one of them is through a wall, and the other one is like transports her from one side of the island to the other, with just one shot from her dorm room.
Exactly, and she closes the portal. Like, how the fuck are you gonna get back? How the fuck are you, like, at the end of the movie, she closes the portal and lays in bed.
Gonna open a new portal.
Yeah, but if it's working like Portal 2 shit, like, you gotta put a fucking portal.
That's what I'm saying. How did she get the portal in Lilo's bedroom? She didn't. She put a different setting and it got her there. She programmed it to go to Lilo's bedroom? I don't know.
Yeah.
I do like the Bubbles change a little bit because now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense that like Bubbles was a CIA agent. And
he was a former CIA agent.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to clear that up too. That's why I watched it this morning because I was like, how is he connected to that? Okay, also, like, yeah, the Bubbles actor in the live action was good. You know, that was cool.
Yeah, but he wasn't as good as...
He wasn't as good as that fucking animated movie. And at the end of the movie, he says one word to that. What does he say? He says, you have my word or some shit. That's the only thing he says to the Galactic Federation Councilwoman. But in the animated movie, they have a connection previously, and it's about the mosquitoes. He was like, I saved the world once, 1973. And then the alien chick is like, oh, you had hair back then. And then he was like, I convinced them that mosquitoes were an endangered species. So that like called back to when Pleakley was like, no, this is a safe haven for an endangered species. And so like that connects in the OG movie.
Should have cast you as Pleakley.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that there is no connection in the live action movie to Bubbles and the aliens.
Yeah, why do they
You know what
do
I'm
that?
saying?
That's a killer throw-in.
I thought
dude.
that
That's
was
like a Men in Black 3 type shit.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome, and then that was not there in the live action.
That's weird.
So
They did
it's
take
kinda
some
weird.
like cool shit out for no reason.
Yeah,
I did think we were gonna miss out on live action Stitch Elvis, but they did throw it in right at the end, so that's pretty funny. I mean,
Yeah.
I was
that scene
happy with it.
in the OG is awesome though. Like that's what I think about, and I wish it would have been maybe.
I'm glad they
part of
still left
the-
in the oh hell no, you know.
Yeah,
That
but
it
so
wasn't
much-
as good.
It was so much better in the OG
It was way
because
better.
Nani's like,
Nani's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
and in the live action she's like, yeah, not even paying attention.
Yeah.
They're like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
It's just some things that were better, not really better, not everything better, but some things good, some things were worse. A lot of things worse, but still, it was fun, man. Like,
it was
like,
good
I
for
mean,
live action.
you can. It's just such a good story by itself that I think that it's hard to mess up. Really, if you follow enough of the same kind of things.
Yeah, for sure. They could have messed it up a lot worse. I guess is what we're trying to
Definitely.
say.
I would have liked it more maybe if they wouldn't have kind of brought it to the modern times, you know? Like if they would have like maybe made the setting in the past, like, you know, when the movie like early 2000s, you know? Cuz like the vibe of the OG movie is obviously there's no resort in the movie, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, there's also no cell phones for people to take pictures. Like,
Yeah.
what I'm thinking is like that big fucking spaceship is in the sky and you can see it right off the coast. You're telling me people aren't taking pictures of that?
Yeah, nobody knows that Stitch is an alien in the original, but
Yeah.
in this live action, it's like big fucking news. Apparently, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like the CIA is contacting Bubbles about it.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. That change was a little odd,
Yeah.
but overall 6.5. I might watch it again one day with the kids, maybe.
Probably.
I'll show 'em
My
the
kid's
OG
gonna see the
version
OG
first.
first for sure. Yeah. All right, moving on.
But Novocaine. You want to do aftertaste on some Novocaine?
Yeah, we can do Novocaine.
Sure. This movie came out last year, 2024. Jack Quaid, mainly known from his role in The Boys.
Came out last year.
I'm pretty sure it came out last
How
year.
did it just come out, dude? We just like it was coming out in theaters recently,
I don't remember. I'm gonna tell
and
you
I was
right
like,
now. Though.
when we went to see Brave New World or Brave New World, we were like, damn, dude, we gotta see that.
Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, March 14th.
Yeah, March 14th.
Yeah.
It grossed 34.2 million on a budget of 18 million.
Yeah,
So
it was a good movie. Let's rate it out of 10.
Out of 10,
3,
I give
2,
it a
1.
6.5. Yeah,
That's weird.
like,
Yeah.
It. Okay. Hear me out. The premise obviously is awesome.
Yeah,
you know?
good
like,
premise for
very original and unique. Like, how many fucking movies do we have about guys who have CIPA? You know,
Like none.
SIPA or what? I don't know how you say that.
Yeah.
None. Yeah, none that I know of. But then after that, it's like generic action movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they throw in the SEPA a lot. That's like the whole point of the
I know
action.
that's what I'm saying. Like that's what it's just like it's gimmicky, but then the action becomes like stereotypical.
Yeah, but it could have been just stereotypical and not have action there, like not have the SEPA part as the action. I don't know. I think the SEPA really makes up for like the generic action parts. Like it's like when he grabs the gun out of the thing, or like every time a guy hits him, he's like, I didn't even feel that, dude.
It was over and over and over.
Yeah, it was funny as fuck.
And over.
I thought it was good. I don't know. I like that part.
I don't know. Bro.
That's like what
and the
made
story
the movie.
was just like.
Yeah,
whatever.
the story wasn't that good. The twist where like she was their sister, that's pretty good. I like that.
Those fucking bad guys were so one dimensional, bro.
Bro, they couldn't think 2 steps ahead.
They were like when they were in the writing room, they were like bank robbers and they're evil.
Yeah, that's it.
Nothing else about them. They literally have no
Did
other
not
fucking
flesh
traits.
them out at all. Yeah,
like
the bad guys were super generic. I agree.
So generic.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. It's just like that was. I mean, it was a good movie though.
Yeah.
I'm not enthralled by it, I'm not gonna watch it again. More than likely, not.
I
for a
probably
couple
will.
years.
Actually, probably will watch it again eventually. I kind of enjoyed the action sequences are funny
Dude,
and action.
His fucking
Like
hand.
whenever Ned from fucking Spider-Man,
I thought
you
that
know,
was
that
cool.
was funny. When he throws the knife and then he's like, and then it stabs him right in the fucking hand, and he's like, fuck. And then he goes back and takes it and stabs dude through his hand.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny, I think. I don't know.
I mean, it was funny.
Or when he's standing there and then
it's
he
like
gets, he's
every
like
scene.
feels a nudge. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? And there's just
And
like
a
a
spike in
fucking
his ass.
spike ball in his back.
Yeah, that was
I don't
cool.
know.
But that's what I'm saying. It was like, all right, I get it, bro. He can't.
That's
feel
the whole
fucking
point.
Pain.
What
I
do
know.
you want it to be? What else would you want to
Nothing,
happen?
bro. I'm
That's
just
the whole
saying,
point.
bro.
That's the premise of the movie.
I got you. That's
why
why I'm
it's-
saying that's interesting. But
It is.
like, it was kind of gross sometimes.
I thought it was funny.
I
As
thought
fuck.
it was kind of gross. Like his fucking
Gross.
hand went after. Dude, his hand the whole movie looks like it's
fucked up
like it's
so
a
many
fucking
times.
corn pop.
Yeah, he gets his hand fucked up so much.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was so funny.
there was some cool stuff though. Like when he punches the glass on the floor
Oh yeah, that was bad.
and he
He's
gets
like,
it all up in his knuckles.
and then punches dude in the eyes. He's
Yeah,
like,
that was cool.
bitch.
Like there was. That's what I'm saying. Nothing.
Yeah, like they really thought
Special.
about what could a guy with SEPA do to fuck some dudes up. You know, like the glass thing. That's genius.
He probably would
The
have
fucking
bled out. Motherfucker was
he
bleeding
would have bled
so
out
much.
so much. Yeah, for sure. And like those guys have to be so careful because they can feel anything. So like he could have like twisted his ankle or fucking like bumped into something and it stabbed him like in that kitchen and like I don't know, man. Him having another thing, funny dude. He grabs that hot pan. He doesn't even know it's hot, right?
Yeah.
He has no idea. And he tries to hit the other guy, and he catches. It. He's like, "Oh shit!" But then the other guy's hands start burning. He's like, "Oh, that's hot, huh?"
Said,
know
oh,
what I
that's third degree.
mean? Yeah. Oh, that's third degree for sure. Yeah. I don't know. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was cool. Jack Quaid was, this is like a good role for him.
Yeah, bro. The first time he's not
This is
like
a good role for him.
The first time he has some confidence. You know, some
Yeah.
like
Well, he built to it, but yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
for sure. Yeah, he
He's
did
not
start
a-
out kind of meek, but he had like
yeah,
he had like some good confidence in this movie, bro. For real.
yeah.
Especially at the end. I don't know. I thought, and he like was the good guy with confidence. I like that. I don't know.
He stabbed dude with his own bone
Yeah,
at the end, bro. It's like,
pretty good.
Ah!
I enjoyed
don't-
this
I
movie.
didn't like
I
that.
probably will watch it again soon because
didn't
it was
like
pretty
that.
good.
it was all right. That's pretty much all we have movie wise together. You want to go?
I mean, we have Wolves.
Wolves?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you can go ahead. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't remember what I rated it. I think I said an 8. I don't know.
I give it about 7.5, maybe more. I mean, it
I
was
liked it.
good. I liked it. It's interesting for sure. Different. Actors did phenomenal. Brad Pitt and George Clooney. Obviously, they're legends of the game, so they get in something, they're gonna kill it.
We were
And
talking about
they
Michael
did.
Scott earlier, the wife he moves off with. You know, the lady in the hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wife he moves off with in the office.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The twist story wise was cool, like that guy that that they were cleaning up ends up being like
Alive.
and more he's
more
actually involved and blah blah
Yeah.
blah.
And they kind of leave it open for a second one, if ever.
Yeah.
They do a whole nother like Ocean's 11 thing, but like instead they're assassins instead of thieves, or like cleanup guys. you
Yeah.
know? I like that
Yeah, just the chemistry between the two actors makes the movie, you know what I'm saying?
for sure. And they had
Like-
that's the thing is like if it had been two generic actors, it would have been a shitty movie.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that they definitely made the movie. I'm not saying like the movie was shitty. Like it had good premise and stuff. It's just like if you wouldn't have hired these two great actors, you would have.
Might not
I
have
don't
hit
know
the
who
same.
else would have pulled it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's probably some guys out there that could. That are no names, but I'm just saying these guys did phenomenal jobs pulling these roles off.
Yeah, they are wolves.
Yeah.
Like some old gray wolves.
Yeah, for sure.
I liked it.
Speaking of those two guys, I watched the Ocean's movies.
Hell yeah.
Very good. There's 3 like big stars in them, I guess, if you want to say that. But Matt Damon is the third like big star that's in these. So it's like George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Matt Damon's like the third, and then there's so many big names in this movie, dude. Like the first one, I guess she's in like 2 of them, maybe all 3. I don't know. What's her name? It's like an older woman that used to be really famous. Fuck, what is her name? It's like when I think of women actresses, I think of this woman. I'll look up the
Jennifer Coolidge
of Ocean's 11. Oh, Julia Roberts.
Oh yeah.
So like she's a pretty big part in the first one, kind of a little bit in the second one. And Al Pacino's in the third one. He plays the bad guy in the third one. That's pretty cool. The 11, 12, 13. I don't know, man. They bring it all back together too. Like so like the antagonist in the first one and the antagonist in the second one are like part of the 13 in the last one. Right? And then they both double cross them. And then they double cross them. Like the original 11 double cross them. Fuck them again for like the second time. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the villain from the first one is like kind of a, I don't know, man. It's just, it plays out pretty good with the storyline. Like they could all be one big movie, really flows from one movie to the next. I think
it's worth a
it's
watch
got
party.
And it's got Iron Patriot in it. What's his name?
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle, but he plays like a British dude. I don't know if he's really British or if he's American. I don't know.
So.
But
sure
he
American.
does a British accent. It's really good.
Hell yeah.
It's got I don't know, man. All the 11, all like dude's little brother, Casey Affleck, is in it too. Yeah, he does a good job. Casey Affleck is in a surprising amount of Brad Pitt movies.
They must have good chemistry and
well,
networks.
In Billy the Kid, the blah 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 tale of blah 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 Billy the Kid with Brad Pitt plays Billy the Kid or whatever. And what's his name? Casey Affleck is like the guy who is like the bad guy who like the shitty dude who kills Billy the Kid. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of. It's got the. I don't know who this is, but I know he plays Ross and Monica's dad in Friends. But he's one of the guys in there, and I don't know, man. It's got a real crazy cast,
Yeah.
and they all do phenomenal.
It's awesome when a great cast makes a great movie,
dude. And that's the thing is the movies by far. Like this is one I can definitely say this movie would suck dick if it was random dudes
for sure.
Like if it was just random dudes with medium acting level. It would not be fun at all. Like, especially by the third one. Because even with these main actors, the third one's a little iffy sometimes. But, like, the fact you got, like, George Clooney, Brad Pitt, all of them up against Al Pacino, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to watch them, bro. I've never seen. I know my mom fucked with that movie, Oceans.
It's got the hottest dudes in Hollywood in it. I bet she did fuck with it. She was like, damn!
I remember.
Yeah. Anyway, I would rate them as a trilogy, like 6.5.
Out of 10?
Yeah, maybe 7. They're not they're nothing special, but like I could see myself rewatching them eventually, like they're not a bad watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You want to talk about
what else did you watch? That's it. You
Oh.
want to talk about Bad Thoughts? Did we talk about that?
We both watched Bad Thoughts.
Yeah.
Cannon hates it for some reason.
No, I just don't like it. I don't hate it. Like I find myself chuckling, but I'm not like fucking. It doesn't make me laugh that much. I don't know. I guess I don't understand, like you were saying, Tom's sense of humor.
He's like a real fucked up sense of humor.
Well, it's just overtly sexual. Like he's like
some of it. Yeah,
every episode it has like dick and balls, asshole, shitting.
Okay, if you ever,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dude?
listen. If you
every fucking episode,
I'll rent one of the YMH lives for you to watch. There's a segment in it called the heavy segment, and it is tough to watch. There's quite a few of them I haven't made it through, and it's like dudes cutting their wieners off, or like women shitting in each other's mouths, and
Why would you pay?
It's so
to watch that?
funny, dude.
Fuck
I don't
that.
know. I get it. It's just funny to be like, these people are fucked up, man. I don't know.
No, it's just like
And then like,
so satirical.
yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know. It's like dark comedy kind of.
It's just like it's like overtly dark and like sexual. This makes me mildly uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
That's kind of the point, you know.
But it's not funny enough to me, in my opinion.
Okay.
Which is fine. We
Yeah,
can have
that's
different
fine.
opinions on it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
thought it was great. I give it a straight up like 8 out of 10.
I think
for a sketch show, like there's not very many good sketch shows. Chappelle Show is probably better for sure. Chappelle Show's like a 9 for
It's
sure.
so insane. Yeah, I just watched some of that for the first time, and I was like, "Holy fuck, where are we now?
It's so good.
This is insane."
And then like Key and Peele's probably. Key and Peele has some really bad sketches though, like some really drop the ball shit, but they have some really bangers too. So, real good bangers.
What I think about is like where Peele is playing Obama.
Oh, that's my.
And then he's like, "What's up,
They
my
do
brother?"
that in real life. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you." To the
Yeah.
white people. That's so funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'd say this is probably it's only one season so far, but
I did
for
like
me at least, I understand as like a general audience, it's definitely not tied with Key and Peele's better. But for me, it's definitely tied with Key and Peele.
No, I like the last episode of Bad Thoughts, like where he goes to the gym.
That one's pretty funny. Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like
he's still at
taking
the
the
end.
shots.
He's like, hell yeah.
Did you read the pamphlet? No, that was kind of funny, honestly. Everybody's dicks hanging out all the time. Fucking dicks everywhere. Balls everywhere. Fucking every
The
episode.
one I didn't think was very funny. The one sketch I like that was the like sewing genitals onto your arms and shit. Like the sewing your parents' genitals onto you.
I think I might have not watched that one because I went when you told me to watch episode 6. I had only seen episode 1 and 2, and then I watched 6, and then it started me on 3, and then I watched 3, 4, and I don't think I watched 5, which is maybe the one you're talking about.
I don't know. There's one where like this girl's like missing her dad and stuff, and so she gets his dick implanted on her hip.
That's so fucking stupid.
And she's like, it gives me confidence. You know what I mean? She's like,
That
all
is just
confident.
retarded.
And then she's like, she goes somewhere and she's like, wait, I need the balls. She gets visions of her dad being like, you need the balls. And then she goes to the doctor and she's like, I need the balls. And they're like, we get it. And then the doctors lift up their arms and they have like their mom's vagina on their arm. And it's like, what? I don't know. It's kind of, that's the one that I didn't fuck with that hard.
The country music one was a little funny, mainly towards the end whenever he sings in Korean.
You have to understand that this one is like this show is so much better if you watch YMH. So they have like for 10 years now had a. Have you ever heard Garth Where's the Bodies? Have you ever heard about that?
No.
There's like for like 10 years now they've been like Garth Brooks is a fucking serial killer on the podcast. It's been like a running joke, and like it's gotten so far now that like. Garth had to turn his comments off on all his because all the comments were like inside jokes from YMH and like Garth Where's the Bodies or you know shit like that, and then they infiltrated a stadium show for Garth Brooks and the jumbotron. Somebody had the sign up that was like we love Garth, and they dropped the first sign and it said where are the bodies like on the jumbotron at the concert in front of everybody.
Was that part of the pod or
yeah, it was part of the pod. Yeah, and like they've always had so like. They're making fun of Garth Brooks in that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's so many inside jokes in there for podcast listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that song he sings in Korean was actually like pretty good.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's kind of funny. Yeah. Too much. It's just so. I don't
gory. Know. Like the
it's
pilots having sex with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It was weird. But it was all right.
Yeah, it was okay. The coffee one was my favorite. Did you?
I don't even think I saw that one.
What?
Yeah.
Where's it? The coffee shop, and he's like just a splash of milk, and he's like being super nice. And,
I know. I saw that was in the trailer, or like the preview, so I saw that, but I didn't see that fully.
And he gives him the cup, and it's like mostly milk, and he's like, "Hey man, I ordered this with a splash. Can you please remake this, please?" And he's like, "Yeah, here's and then he pours out most of the drink. And he's like, "There's less milk."
Yeah, what a dick.
And then he takes his head and he kills like everybody in the coffee shop.
I didn't see that part. That'd be pretty funny. Moving on. Talk about I guess I'll talk about fucking Terminator.
Yeah.
Good ass movie.
Pretty good. It's all downhill from after number 2. It's all pretty much downhill.
Yeah, I want to watch.
Number 2 is good.
That's what I heard. Is like Terminator 2 is like the best.
Number 3 is not bad neither.
Yeah.
But after that, I don't know. I haven't even seen like the last. I don't know. Genesis. I know I didn't see that. There's got to be like 2 other ones I didn't see. I don't know.
Arnold is so fucking badass, dude.
He is badass, especially back then, bro.
Like it. I mean, he might not be the best actor ever, but his aura is just unmatched.
Top tier aura, bro. He's a terrible actor with awesome aura.
Aura unmatched.
Yeah.
Nobody can fucking get on his level nowadays. No. Like, bro, he's, I mean, good looking guy. You know what I'm saying? Especially back then. Like, damn.
Like, did you ever see Jingle All the Way? Where he like plays a dad who wants to get his son a superhero toy and he's trying to find it.
No, I don't think I watched it.
Well, the thing is, he's not good at acting. You know, he's like not good at it. Like, but he's good at the same time. It's crazy, man. Like, his whole thing, like
the best worst actor I've ever seen.
Yeah, bro, he's so good.
Yeah.
Like, where like his accent kind of covers the fact that he's not really.
I know.
Like,
all you need is a fucking foreign accent
for real, dog,
and a big muscles.
Big muscles.
Big muscles.
I don't know. It is. I say that, but he is really good in Twins. So he acts really good in that movie. So
yeah, Terminator was great. I'm sorry that I never seen it. I know y'all are fucking clowning right now.
Fucking piece of shit.
I don't know how that missed my fucking viewing board, but yeah.
Oh man.
10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. You know, fucking great movie. I'll talk about Napoleon briefly.
Yeah, I really.
You need to watch it.
I really do.
Whenever it was first coming out, I was like, dude, Joaquin Phoenix and something.
Napoleon, bro?
Like, that's insane. And, you know, it's one of those long-ass movies. And like I said earlier, I just fucking was zoned in the whole time because it, like, maybe there's a couple slow parts, but, like, just the deliveries and dialogue and acting is all really fucking top-notch. Vanessa Kirby, she plays Sue Storm in the new Fantastic Four movie. She's Napoleon's, like, wife in the movie. She's amazing in this movie, dude.
Really?
Yeah, she's so
Give you better hopes for First Steps?
She's a great actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
And, yeah, I think it tells the story. I'm not a historian. I don't know how accurate all of it is, but I think it tells a good story and, you know, ups and downs of Napoleon's life. I think it was all really well done. And, yeah, I give it probably I'd say an 8. Maybe 7.5. It was a pretty solid movie. Go check. I think you should watch it.
Probably will. I mean, I know I will.
And visually, goddamn,
really
beautiful.
Good.
Fucking
no
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's like, I'm assuming most of it is practical, minus like horses getting shot in the fucking chest with cannonballs and shit.
Yeah.
But all of it was very nice looking. That's all I got for movies. Let's jump into the games. The final end of our review section here.
Yeah, Doom. Doomsday.
Tristan got Doom: The Dark Ages.
Doom: Dark Ages is absolutely sick.
Yeah, it looks fucking. I mean, atmospheric.
Somehow
sick as fuck.
They made like what do you call it? Not necessarily platforming, but like walking through. I don't know. They somehow made a game that like is supposed to be like, oh, you know, it leads you through the levels. Yeah,
like Halo.
They made it too big.
They made it too big. You think so,
dude?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that bad, right? Until you get to Siege Part 1, and I'm only on Siege Part 2 right now. So I mean, fuck. I hope the rest of them aren't like this because Siege Part 1 was way too big. Because that's like mission 6 out of 22.
Yeah.
And if the rest of them are that big, this game's going to be fucking take forever. And then still, bro, I spent hours on Siege Part 1. That's just one of 22 missions. Hours on it. And I still was only at like 87% or something. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't get everything. I missed 2 secrets somehow, and I had every part of the map discovered. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, looking forward to playing it eventually for sure because I played 2016 Doom. My God, dude. If you have a problem with Doom the Dark Ages being too big, you definitely need to go back and play
I'm sure.
Doom 2016 because it's I don't want to say perfect, but it's just like, bro, it's like fun throughout the whole game, you know what I'm saying? And it's not too much, but also it's a lot, you know, like Halo style levels, but there's, you know, rooms here, paths here,
Yeah,
every
like
here,
Jedi.
then yeah, you know, like that. And I don't know, just
I
the
will
combat's
say-
endlessly fun.
Dude, at first when I was playing Doom, I was like, oh, so I'm just a guy who kills demons. I was like kind of bored at first, and then I was like, oh, but this is addicting as fuck.
Yeah.
Like once you get some of the you get your
It's all about the weapons.
like once you get your like combos down, you know, and you're not just like straight attacking, like you're getting your like dodge here, throw shield into guy, shoot him, E to get a little bit of health, like whatever, use your melee to get
Glory
the,
kill.
Yeah, glory kill, get your health, back off, use your shield to block, throw shield, shoot, like you know what I mean? Change gun to kill big guy, go to machine gun to kill all the little guys to get a little bit more health. Jump at him real hard with your shield, like damn, bro.
Yeah, there's
goes
ways
hard.
to do it, and yeah, there's different ways to play it, you know, sort of in a way.
And then like the dragon, bro, that whole like driving the dragon. There's oh man, that level's badass. The mech level's a little bit of a letdown, but it's still cool.
Yeah,
You know, it's not really like there's nothing
aesthetically
like
sick.
yes, and like the idea that you're in this giant mech fighting, that's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
as far as like gameplay wise, it was kind of boring because you're just like punch, like that's it, you know. And then you get a Gatling gun, that's it. But like, yeah, the dragon is sick, bro. Because I mean, the dragon just looks good. All
Yeah,
that, yeah,
it does look
it's
like
pretty dope.
I can appreciate that atmospheric change. You know, it's like still hellish, but like medievalish and fantasy. Like I don't know. I think that's super sick.
It is
Super cool
sick.
to change from, you know, just being on Mars and in hell to being in the fantasy land or whatever. I haven't seen every level, but
I think you're on Earth in this one.
it looks cool.
Yeah.
And the fucking intro, I watched the intro to that game. Oh my god, it's so awesome, dude.
Well, they drop him. They do
Dude.
that multiple times.
I know.
Like every time you're going into like, not every level, but like when you get picked up every couple levels and they
Yeah.
drop you back, and every time it's sick.
Yeah.
You're like, they're like, we need him, and he's like, you know,
Yeah, and in Doom 2016, there's like no cutscenes.
really.
Nothing. I don't like, besides, but it's like first person cutscene, you know? It's
Yeah.
not like cinematic ever
Cinematic as fuck.
in Doom the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'm excited to play Doom Eternal, which is the second of the
Yeah,
newest
I'll probably
Dooms.
go back and play the other two.
You should definitely, because
Out
2016
of 10, Doom Dark Ages, I'm gonna give it like
you're not even done with it.
I know.
Give it leeway.
Okay, I give it a 6.5 right now.
Okay.
Maybe a
Maybe.
7. I mean, I would like more. I get that's kind of the point, is that you're just a guy who kills demons, right?
Yep.
Like that's kind of the downside though. It's like there's no like, why am I killing these demons? It is fun. Despite that, it is still fun as fuck, and I need a good story to be invested in a game. You know that.
Yep.
But like, despite that, bro, it's still good.
Yeah.
You know, so like maybe a 7. You know,
Hell yeah. I give the 2016 Doom 9.
really.
9. Yeah, dude,
Huh.
it's solid fun. I mean, I'm on the last level right now, and I wanted to beat it before I came here and recorded, but I didn't have the time to. But I had a damn good time this whole entire game. Just, you know, the story isn't your main focus, really, like, unless you really care. So you could like kind of watch something and play Doom and get the gist of it. I like it like that. You know what I'm
Me
saying?
too. Yeah. I turn the volume off.
You do?
Yeah, and just watch something and play this game because it's fun, bro. I'm just fucking up these demons, and there's so many different bosses to fight and shit.
Yep.
Some of them are a little OP and annoying, which is it's a challenge, but it's like, and it's a challenge where it's more annoying than like different. There are some that are different. Like they have like a little scorpion guy who like you have to break his shields and throw your shield at his stuff to like explode it. That's just kind of cool. And then there's this one guy who's like a dragon that walks, right? He's like 2 legs but like wings, and he's just got this gun that he just doesn't stop shooting at you, and it's like you have to shield and then like peek around a corner and shoot, peek, shoot, peek, shoot, peek, shoot. Like that's the only way to kill him, unless you like go towards him and use your shield to like what is it like parry. Yeah, but if you parry him once, you get one shot, and then that one parry, like your shield health is gone for a second. So you have to do that and then run away. But the second you get like 10 feet away from him, he's fucking like blowing you the fuck up, dude. I don't know. But to be fair, I have my difficulty setting pretty high. So
you have it on ultra violence.
Yeah.
Which is the 3rd setting, and there's like 3 more after that.
Yeah, so I guess it's not that hot.
No, I mean that's hard, but it's not very hard.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like I was playing on medium, and then I swapped to ultra violence, which is I guess hard. But it was a little bit more challenging. But I feel like if you really want the fucking,
you gotta go harder.
You might need to go harder, low key. Like,
sometimes it is like once I get it down. Once I play through it, I'm like, I might go back and play.
I might go play it on Nightmare because it might be more fun that way.
Yeah, because there are some times where like, man, it's the open world one, like Siege, that mission, that it gets hard because you stumble upon enemies and then they pop up behind you and it's like you get like 2-shotted. But like the straight on ones, I could play those in Nightmare, I feel like. Yeah, for sure. Because it's just fight what's in front of you.
I think I could do it too, for sure. It'd be worth a shot. Yeah, that's Doom for you.
Fortnite.
New Fortnite season. We're a little late on that, really.
Yeah, we are kind of late, but it was fun.
Yeah, we hopped on last night just to check it out.
We lost every fucking game.
Yeah,
we got second, and then once we got the second, we were like, let's fuck off.
Yeah, man, it was rough.
And that was an OG. That's the thing we're good at.
Hello?
Taking a call.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Look at that.
We're almost done recording. We're still recording. I love you.
That's what happens when you record in the middle of the fucking night, boys.
Got life to live.
I know, right? Yeah, we should have done this when we were like single and had no life.
It would have made it easier to do for sure.
Anyway, yeah, Fortnite new season, it was pretty fun.
Yeah,
the lightsabers are all right.
No, it was cool.
Yeah, the blocking's pretty cool. And like the TIE fighter that I didn't get to fly one. You flew one. Was it fun?
Fuck yeah, it was sick.
That's cool.
Except for you don't have you go so slow.
Yeah,
the TIE fighter should be zooming.
But I did see they're adding like a Star Destroyer in it. Like there'll be one guy who gets to pilot it if you get to the portal first. Seems a little OP, but
that'd be cool. Yeah, I like the blasters and everything. Like that's interesting.
Blasters are cool, yeah.
To change
for sure, especially like unlimited ammo. You don't have to hunt for fucking ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still probably gonna go back to OG Zero builds.
Yeah, it's just fucking classic fun, dude.
Whatever. It is cool though. Darth Jar Jar. They got General Grievous up in this bitch.
Yeah.
They got dude. Did you see the AI Darth Vader that they had in the game?
Yeah.
Did you though? They were making him say bad words. They had to remove him from the game.
Oh, like they have an AI?
They had an AI Darth Vader that talks to you and like listens to you and responds to you like based on what you say.
Really?
And I'm guessing it wasn't supposed to say bad things, but people figured out how to make it say some really fucked up shit.
That's funny as fuck, dude.
I'll show you after this because it's so funny, dude.
That's funny.
They had to remove that, but yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I guess that's all we really got for this episode 17. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below what you liked about us and what segments you liked, and If we're stupid, if you love us, you hate us, whatever you want to let us know, just let us know.
Yeah, let us know what's up, man. Tell us if you guys have any like small movies you want us to go watch and review. We'll do that. Fuck it, we got a limited pass, whatever.
Dude, there's so many movies coming out.
I know, so
many movies coming
Be
out.
ready for this summer, boys, because we about to review some movies.
It's coming in hot.
It is coming in hot.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. This has been the Who's Keeping Score podcast. We'll see you next week.
See you guys.
See ya.